I don't know why it's running a little slow today. Hi, guys.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, how are you doing?
5 Paces, Danielle, I mean. GGB.
How are you guys doing today?
I understand there's other people live right now, but that's all right.
Yeah. So, okay.
And to answer your question, Danielle, we don't, on Karen's lives, we don't do political questions, but I can give you a yes to your question about Putin. That is a yes.
Hi, sweet darling. Hi, Jay. So, yes.
Hi,
so
Sharon.
Since you're new here, I'll explain how it goes. So we usually on my channel, we focus on you or your family or things that you're concerned with. And we do small mini readings. So I do have you on the list because you were the first one in. And so what I do is I just write names as they come in. And usually everybody has a question, or when we do it like this, some people will be like, no, I don't really have a question, so you can just skip me. And so, yeah, so that's how we do it on my channel.
Everybody's coming in. Hi, Ian. Hi, Tanya.
Hi, Jay. Let's see.
Darlin, Melissa, Blondie, Jay, Shatha. I'm not sure if I'm saying your name. 63.
Oh, I'm going to jack it up. I'm going to tell you that right now. If
Yeah.
she can't do it, I'm going to mess it up. Hello, Ian.
Welcome here. So Blondie, I have news for you, Blondie. I redrew for the earrings because the other person has not come back for 2 weeks now or more. So they never, what do you call it, claimed their prize. So I redrew and I drew your name. So you're the winner, Blondie. I think I have your email. Do I have your email address? Anyways, Blondie, if you can contact me via email, and we will get together and figure out which ones you want as far as the chakra and the stone and stuff like that. So send me an email. We'll get it together.
Okay. There are 2 Sharons, so there is just Sharon.
There's Sharon Sipes, Sharon Lee, and Sharon. There's 3 Sharons. Sharon Lee, Sharon Sipe was the first one in the chat. And then
really?
And then Sharon Sipe way up here. Yep.
Oh man. See, this is why I need Jen.
Hi, T-Barb.
It's because I don't have no glasses.
Hi, JJ. So here's the deal. On Lola's channel today, I was telling T-Barb we need to get her on one time to read with us, and she's too scared.
Who?
T-Barb.
T-Barb?
She read. I want to get her on here because she's good.
Yeah.
And we could do.
Does somebody want to be my moderator?
We need a moderator.
Y'all know I suck at this.
Who? Because I don't see that you have anybody moderating.
I don't have a lot of moderators.
Okay, well you got to make one of these beautiful.
Okay, fine.
Me, Lucy Ann said she'll do it. She's awesome. All right, okay. So get in there.
Well, stop scrolling. Okay. Okay.
Hi, Lori.
Okay, I'm gonna stick. And Ian said he'd do it, so I'm gonna have a double moderator.
Okay.
We're gonna.
She'd do it too if you need her.
Okay, so it's Lucy Ann and Ian. And
T-Barb says, "Don't make me when I don't have my glasses."
That's my problem. I don't have glasses.
So you and Karen have this issue, T-Barb, without the glasses.
Okay, I think this is how it went, but then
Daniel, GG, 5 Paces. J. Melissa. Well, you missed some. How about Sharon Sipe? I mean, she was way up.
I'm not seeing Sharon Sipe. That was the thing. Where is she at?
Oh, she was one of the first people in the chat.
I don't have her on here. Danielle.
And we have
Freebird, Gigi, 5 Paces, Herc, Gigi, Sweet Darling.
Then you have Sweet Darling, Gigi,
Right.
then Sharon Sipe is right next.
Oh, there you are, Sharon Sipe. Okay.
And then we have Shatha G.
So it goes Herc. Hold on. And then it goes Gigi, right?
Yes. Then Sweet Darling. Then Sharon Sipe. Then Shatha G.
Oh, see, this is why you cannot trust me with the list, guys. Somebody else needs to do this.
Then we have Melissa. Melissa Love.
Actually, Ian and Lucienne, you can scroll up, right? So you can grab all those.
Oh yeah.
Please, I'll just follow you guys. Hi, Ronald. Hi, Teresa Greeter.
Okay, Sharon doesn't want a question, so that's here. I'm fighting for Sharon Sipe to be on the list. She doesn't want it. She's good with that question, I guess. Okay, Lucienne's going to do the list.
Okay, please, somebody, because like I said, you can't trust me.
Ian's like, I can't do that.
then why did you say yes? Now I got to take you off.
No, you don't. He's fine. Just let him be.
Okay.
Hi, Ronald. Kathleen. Kathleen wants a question. Because some moderators just moderate the chat and they just are friendly and hi.
Oh,
and make sure everybody's good.
okay, you could be my chat moderator.
Yeah.
There you go, Ian. So we're getting the list together because Lucienne, Karen, take the first person. Okay, the first person was Danielle.
Danielle.
Danielle, so
And she does have a question because she rewrote another question.
okay.
And it is, my son has COVID-19 symptoms, but is leery of going to get tested. He's on the ASD spectrum. We're thinking of going to Oregon to take care of him. Will this help?
What timestamp is that?
It is like California. So it would be an hour earlier than us.
Is it 6:06 p.m.? Is it the timestamp on the question?
What time is it right now?
Oh, I love you.
Oh.
You know the timestamp on the question.
Oh, it's 6:10. I thought you meant like, what time is it in Oregon? I'm like, it's an hour. It's okay, guys. We'll be okay. Don't worry about us.
Ian, enough.
Hi, Teresa. Hi, Teresa. Oh, she changed her name again. Teresa, back to Greeter. Teresa Greeter.
Oh, thank you, because that just... Yeah, I made Lucienne, right?
Yeah. Oh, you took her off now.
No, I didn't.
She was, and now
I don't know why. Hold on.
Hold on, Lucienne. Ian's still on there as one.
Well, Ian, you talk to the chat.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Let me find you.
Okay, wait. Now I'm seeing Lucienne, and she is one.
I was going to say, she is one.
Yes, she still is. I'm here. Yep, she's still.
Okay, cool.
Whew. All right. Okay, she made a list. Thank you. All right. Yeah, I agree, Teresa. I think that's a good idea because we're so used forever and ever calling you greeter people were. So yeah, I think that's a great idea. Everybody identifies with that. Good idea. Okay, we're gonna calm down now and breathe, and I'm looking for my bell.
Danielle, am I reading your question correctly? So he actually lives in Oregon. Is that right? He's the one that lives in Oregon?
We're thinking of going to Oregon to take care of him. Oh, I see. Yes, you're right. You read that right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking that I'm thinking as a mom, you want to go take care of him, but I'm also feeling that he's not going to go to the doctors. Okay. He's got something around that. Oh, and you're in California, so she's in California.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just feeling like you'll go there, you know, if you wanted to go there and it's not, it's feasibly, you can do that. It doesn't hurt you. I think it would be okay, but I can't see him going to the doctor. I just can't, there's just this, and I don't know if it's fear or what, but it's almost like, you know, somebody's pulling me into the doctor's office and I'm just like, oh, no. And I just am not doing it. And it's really weird because it feels like he just doesn't, it's like, I don't want my name on a list, which is really weird.
I could see that possibly he, you know, it's also like, you know, what should we believe? What, you know, it's almost like he's like, it's almost like there's a lot of fear based behind everything, you know, trusting anything, you know, there's not much trust there. He feels like everybody's would be out to take advantage of him. But I threw 5 cards and 4 of them are major arcana. So it's hard to say, but I do see that this is obviously an important thing, but I think the outcome here is the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like he's going to get through it just fine.
Yeah, he's going to be.
And, you know, he will work through it. His challenge is the sun. And that's just kind of what I was talking about. That was the feeling, because what I was being shown here is he's just kind of like, you know, with the shutters closed, and that's metaphor for me, but he's like closed in and he just doesn't really trust anybody.
Yeah.
So that's the challenge area, but I do see that it's going to be okay. He just needs to take care of himself, get a lot of rest, you know, all the normal things you would do with just a regular flu, but also watch his symptoms.
Yeah.
You need to, everybody has different symptoms with this. So you kind of have to address the symptoms as they come. And if it gets to the point where he's not able, you know, if he's having difficulty with something like breathing, then that's when you would want to encourage him to take notice and maybe take, you know, go to the next level, go to the doctor. And you can also kind of watch it as well and have him, you know, you're going to be checking in on him and things like that. And you have to follow your heart and your gut as a mom, because you know him better than anybody. If it's something that you want to go up and be exposed yourself to take care of him, or is it something that you can be on the phone with him daily, checking in, making sure he knows he can call you, you know, like that. So how does that all feel for you, Danielle? It feels good. Okay. And right now, all of us in this we're going to be sending. We'll just take a moment and send him healing right now. So we'll just take a moment and visualize him. And so everybody here that does that, let's all do that together. Yeah. Awesome. Did you sense anything when you sent the light?
Actually, I just feel like I didn't sense COVID.
Oh, you didn't?
I didn't sense COVID. What I felt was that it was, it's like a hyped up flu almost.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, because now we're going to be getting into flu season.
Oh yeah. I have some. Yeah. I have a friend that has the flu. I popped up the next question. So yeah, okay. It's really up to you. I mean, I agree with Debbie. Do it from afar if you can do it from afar.
Yeah, do that first.
I got her question up already.
Okay. Do that first until you can't do that, right, Danielle? Okay. Blessings to you. We're hugging you, Mama. It's hard.
Okay. It was the spirit trying to come in that I shut down. Was it my mother? I was supposed to her for my sister. That's between them. That's true.
Oh.
Yeah. Bar felt the same way too.
Okay.
Yeah, my friend is getting better. Okay. Who is this? GGB. Do you have a mom? Do you have her over there?
I have someone, and I'm just trying to figure out if this is for her or. I'm kind of asking, were you the one that was around her? I'm just not getting a clear.
So Gigi, I'm gonna need you to answer some questions. Okay. Let me put my glasses on so I can actually read them. So I have somebody here, and Debbie and I were joking last night that I'm the one that gets the really hard ones, the apologetic ones. So I have this person here who really, like, I've done a lot of things wrong. So this person, and I'm not saying she belongs to you, but there's a really huge apologetic sense to this. Does that sound familiar? Does that, would you think your mom would be coming in that way? I mean, this is a person that's, I didn't always do the best. I didn't always try my best. She's looking back at her life and I could have done better. I could have done things differently. She literally knocks on her head and goes, I was hard-headed. Does this sound like something your mom, and she may not have done that in real life, but in spirit. Does that make sense? So I need you to say yay, nay, because this could be somebody else's family member in here.
Yeah, I'm sensing a. She was a community activist. She put the good of people ahead of her. That's her description.
Okay. But for you guys, you and your sister, Because she specifically, this person specifically is wanting to talk about family members that I don't
She
think.
said, I don't think so. She was highly intuitive.
Okay. Okay. So then that's not her. Because this has got to be somebody else's.
Gigi, were you on the other night? Were you on Tuesday?
Oh,
Were you here on Tuesday night? She had her favorites.
yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to see if this is her. Let me just.
Okay.
Oh, and if I cry, guys, it's okay. It's
She
just
was here on Tuesday night. So.
okay. That makes sense.
Her name is Mercedes, if that helps.
So here's what she's describing to me. She's feeling very apologetic because of the fact, and she's not leaving because I said, if you don't belong to her, can you please leave? And she didn't back out of the door. She just sat right there. So I'm watching her, and have you ever seen horses with blinders on? That's how she's doing me. She put blinders on. She's like, I would get so caught up in stuff that sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes I forget the things around me. And so this is her own personal perception. And she said, she's telling me she felt like she was a good mother, but then she's starting to see other people that are like, it's really weird. I've never seen this, where maybe the judgments of the family may not have, well, she would have been this way, but then maybe a little different at home. Does that make sense?
Also, Karen, what she's saying over here too, is that she wanted her girls to be strong and to be able to, speak for themselves and be, yeah, she wanted her girls to be strong. That's so funny. I just threw a card right when I don't even know why I threw a card, because I usually don't throw cards when I'm talking.
Say,
she really wanted you to speak your truth. So that was something she fostered, was that in you girls, to be able to speak your truth and be strong. And I'm trying to understand what she's trying to show me. So
it's really good
for the pause.
She talks really well. What she did say was that her mom was very strong. She was a very talented woman and very strong. So yes, this is kind of making sense to her if my yes came in before. But yes, and then Gigi is very strong. So are my sisters. My elder sister, she is a narcissist. Your eldest sister is a narcissist. Totally. And so was her father.
So no wonder there's just so much.
Yeah.
She's just showing just so much, but she, she wanted all her girls to be strong and be able to speak their truth. But there are so many dynamics, and she didn't hit the mark every time for everybody.
Yeah. She knows that. And yes, I believe that was who was coming in.
So to answer your question, yes.
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
you know, and she keeps bringing me back to her belief of, you know, everybody being able to speak, and whatever you don't have to all have to believe in the same thing. You don't all have to be on the same page. But it's important that everybody be able to
Voice.
voice what they need to voice. And she's linking it back to when she was a child herself and not being able to speak her truth. And so she made it a thing, almost overly done. Whatever it was, she's like, no, I'm going to be, I'm overcoming this, and I'm going to really come out strong, and I'm going to do it different for my kids, and they are going to be able to. She was trying to give you a better way. It's like she wanted to make changes. Not only she wanted to make changes, she's showing me like not only within her own genetic line, so to speak. She wanted to make changes, like she wanted to make changes. She wanted, if she could have been, she would have been like a government, in the government, a leader of some sort, or some kind of person who spoke to injustice and made changes. She really wanted to get in there.
Hey, can I interrupt real quick? I'm sorry to interrupt you. Hey,
No.
Lucian, just so you know, I can actually stop the chat on my end. So once I saw that you said, okay, 5 paces is next, then what I do is I stop the chat as soon as I see 5 paces. But this chat that you guys are watching, I can stop it over here. So they can, that's one of the greatest things about this one, is they can chat all they want, you know, as long as I watch you to see who the next person is up. So don't worry about them chatting. I actually love when they chat. So
Yes.
So it's a great support system here. Sorry to jump in there, Debbie.
No worries. But yeah, she had many friends on social. Okay. Yeah. So, you know, that would have been something that she would have wanted if she had, you know, been able to do that. That's the type of passion she comes forward with. And she's still fighting injustice from the other side.
She literally shows with a rock breaking a chain. Like, this is not going to happen anymore. And even though she put a lot of strength in you guys, like I said, there is a little bit of apology for not doing some of those things. I mean, she really tried to break those chains that, you know, all she shows me is chains that keep going that way. You know, she tried to break those chains. So she's like, I'm sorry that, you know,
it was like she was so global thinking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That it kind of came into the house probably a little bit. And you might say, my mom was awesome. There's no apology needed here, but there's something that she feels that she missed as far as being a mom on a level that some of you girls needed.
Yeah.
Maybe it was, she should have given you more hugs or something like that. But a lot of moms, you'll find that they come back and they're like, oh shoot, I missed that part. And, you know, as a mom, you know, we want to be everything, you know, and make sure we don't miss things for our children. And so that's kind of where she's coming from. She's like, there's some things I missed. But just so you know, she's over there still fighting injustice. She's still fighting over there, and she's guiding. So she's guiding in the movement, so to speak, globally. So she's excited. She's doing what she wanted to do here, but she's able to do it there.
Very cool. She said she's been fighting social justice since all the marches we went in as a child. She's a nurse and she's also intuitive. Very cool.
Oh, Gigi's a nurse and intuitive. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So, okay, so she's also giving me the sign of her hands on your shoulders. So that means she's also guiding you and supporting you and protecting you. She just said. So she is with you. And she's like, you can try to block her out, but
she
not leaving.
She like, go ahead, but she's still coming in.
Yeah, she's
like a wrecking ball.
You do what you need to do, but I'm here to help you and guide you and protect you.
Yeah.
There seems to be others with her, but I'm not connecting in with them. But she wants you to know she's with others.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
So blessings to you, Gigi.
Blessings.
She's a great, strong woman.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, she is. Okay, 5 Paces is next.
Okay.
Hi, Jamila.
I feel like someone else came.
You got that text message that email that I sent you?
Hi, Janet, Ronald, some people. Debsy. Hi. Janet. There's just some I missed. I wanted to say hi real quick. Prince Charming's mom's here. Aria. I think I'm caught up. I said hi to Randy. Okay. All right. I think I'm caught up.
And I kind of lied, Lucian, as long as we're not taking too long, because I can only see so much of the chat. Hi, Randy.
We've been asked the question, do either one of us read animals? Mm-hmm. And that would be, what did you say?
I never say no to anything because
I know I don't either. I am open, and I have read animals before.
Yeah, I have.
But it's not, you know, it's not like.
Okay.
I haven't seen my youngest son, Brian, and
trying to find the second part.
Now that I didn't do everything right, but how can I reach out? Reach my baby, yeah. Yeah, and I don't do wasps. Those are, their vibrations are too low. They're evil.
Oh, Ian, what are we going to do with you?
We have a wasp lover in here. Sheth, I know I'm butchering your name, and I apologize if you can let us know how to say it, but Shathaji loves wasps. I don't know anybody like that. But I love that the wasps are loved. It just can't be by me.
I love them from afar.
She says it's all good, so I guess any way we say her name, it'll be okay. Thank you for being so forgiving. She said she vibes with all life. That's awesome.
You know what? Here's my thing, 5 Paces.
Thank you, Jen. Everybody give a thumbs up.
I love you, Jen. So here's my thing. You know, for some of you know that I work in a school with children with mental disabilities and emotional disabilities. Most of them have been kicked out of a regular school environment. And what they're showing me in my head is that even those kids that have been abused and neglected by their moms, and I'm not saying you did anything, I just want you to hear me out. They always love their moms. Even if they are getting fed poison, eventually they go back to their moms. there's something about the mother-son bond and mother-child bond that I'm being told that I see this kid coming back, and I see him curious and wanting to know the truth and looking at things. Because right now they're showing me he's just very, what's the word I want to say? I don't want to say naive. That's not the right word for me. But Dad has the biggest power right now. And so you can send that pink light or that healing light to him, and just do it every night for about 5-10 minutes, and just keep sending that light. But I feel like eventually he does come back, because he sees this behavior again. He will go, that's not how I remember it. I'm watching Dad get in a different relationship and it break up.
He said he's been manipulated.
Oh yeah, he has 100%. And so when he gets a little bit older, he's going to watch Dad have a relationship. They're going to break up, and he's going to do the exact same thing. And then he's going to go, wait a second. She wasn't mean to me like that. She wasn't this. She wasn't that. And then he's going to put the two together, and he's going to realize what's going on. So the only thing at this point is you can continue the spiritual connection, send him that light and that love, and just tell him in your head, I'm here for you. I will always be here for you. I love you. You're important to me. Don't ever forget that. That's going to be huge. Mm-hmm. But you standing up and fighting this, I mean, you might as well just go beat your head up against the wall right now. And, I'm not trying to be mean, but they show me that you're 100% right. He's an asshole. He's telling the kid a lot of stuff that shouldn't be said, and shame on him. But that would be my advice right now. He does come back. It's a little later though. Okay?
She said he's extremely psychic. So yeah, I do see that he is being manipulated, and that he is he's feeling stuck.
Mm-hmm.
And stuck. He's feeling stuck and stuck. He's being manipulated, and he's feeling stuck. However, he is going to seek smoother waters. He's going to be coming back to you, and this is him coming back to you here. Okay. And interesting that I chose these cards to read, because it's usually there's a woman in the boat with a child and coming back, but here it's just him, and he's coming back. And it was interesting that you said he's intuitive, because he knows. He has a deep knowing with the High Priestess. He has a very deep knowing, and he will be coming back. Okay? So rest assured that your baby, and I'm so sorry. I just would be out of my mind 5 years, Mama.
Yeah. It's hard. And he is. And that's where I say 5 paces, that is where you need to get him in his psychic area, his psychic sense. That's where you need to kind of connect with him and keep that bond going. Mm-hmm. Hey, what was I going to say? Hold on, my brain. Lucian, could you please copy that and post Debbie's Venmo, and then I'll put mine in a minute and post that up as well too, because I have a feeling that tonight I'm not going to do a good job on posting the Venmo and Cash App stuff once in a while. It's going to get a little deep here pretty soon.
We're going in. We're diving in deep.
We're diving in deep. So tell me when you got it, and then I'll. Oh, I need a massage. I need to go to my chiropractor.
I need one too.
So we were going to go on tomorrow, but Debbie's got her grandbabies coming over.
Right. So we were going to go tomorrow night, like, our normal check-in during the during what's going on in the world right now. We will be checking in more, like doing lives like this, just to keep our community together and hopeful and moving forward in this time. But my babies are coming.
Yeah. And then, remember, for those of you that are new, if we don't get to you, listen.
Okay, so now she's going to do yours. Okay. Got it.
Because usually what will happen is you'll hear something. You will hear something for yourself. There's even times when I'm reading for you guys and I will hear something for myself. And I'm like, oh, you guys have been there when it's happened. I'm like, oh, okay. So, and
so
then
you guys,
but I can't switch. Oh, I guess I could switch that.
Yeah, you just pop on one and then pop it off real quick. Yeah. It took me a month to figure that out. So you all need to know that Karen was so sweet and took her and Dwight came over and brought dinner for me for my birthday. So I was well taken care of.
It was yummy.
It was yummy. I had the rest today.
And guess what I did with my leftovers? I
left them in the car
all night long.
I hate that. Of course, your car smelled like Italian.
No. It was yummy.
That's a bummer.
I was like, oh, I could have had that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to buy some salad dressing and take it.
Yes, JJ. It's the first time I saw them. They came in with their masks on, but we had to eat. So
yeah, we had.
But my table's big enough. We were separated.
Yeah, and then we, bam, elbow bump.
The elbow bump instead of the hugs. It was special. Thank you. Thank you for all the birthday love.
I am looking for Jay's comment. So
I turned 39.
Yes, 39.
I'm going backwards.
And I have not turned 50 yet until I get to celebrate on a damn beach. And I didn't even get a 50-year-old birthday cake. So
she didn't. We're gonna have to make up for that one. And Ian, Ian, for one of my birthday presents, one of my neighbors got a bottle of Jameson on it. And it said, happy birthday, happy 39th birthday on it.
Okay, if Herc does not, then who's up next, Lycian? And then we can come back to Herc.
So Jay's not in the house anymore?
I don't know.
He would have been talking. He usually is pretty verbal.
Yeah, he's usually pretty verbal in answers. And so, yeah.
Thanks, Miss Lady.
So I would like some marzipan. Oh, Herc, what's your question?
Oh, there he is.
There's something about a girlfriend. We should have had JJ come read cards with us.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah,
if she wanted to. I don't know if she wanted. I don't know if that's.
Oh, let me tell you, JJ, I have gotten a lot of, responses, and I've tried to remember to forward them. Yes, I love cake. I love cake, Ian, especially wedding cake. Anyways, I've gotten a lot of responses.
She said homeschool started. She's tired.
Yeah, it is pretty tired.
JJ did.
Jay, please write your question, honey. Oh yeah, I started a couple of days ago.
But I'm gluten free. I love cake.
I love cake.
I love sweets, guys. And I have to be honest. I do have some gummy bears right here. Or not? They're not bears. They're worms.
I have no gummy bears anywhere.
Okay, here it is. You got it. Okay, so.
Yep, I got it.
All right, Jay. Yeah, you did write it earlier, but it goes so fast we miss it and then it's gone.
Yeah, it's gone.
My girlfriend is worried that I'm procrastinating on taking. Okay. Should I do it now? Or?
Do it when you're ready.
Oh, gosh. Yeah. The thing about driving tests is, really what happens when you make the mistakes. It's all about being anxious and not feeling like you're ready to be behind the wheel. So, but I'll throw some cards just in case. But you have to. But the thing is you can take it again. It's not like that's another thing. To get over your anxiety, you can always take it again.
Yeah.
But are you comfortable driving? Are you ready? You know?
I didn't get my driver's license till I was 19. Now I was driving at 16, but I didn't go take my test till I was 19.
So I took my test the morning I turned 16 and got a 99 out of 100 because I was driving a stick. But here you go.
She's an overachiever too.
What'd you say?
I said she's an overachiever too.
I am. Okay. I have to go. Okay, T-Barb, give them all hugs and kisses. Lucky T-Barb has her babies right now. Okay. I'm going to throw some cards anyways, Jay, but really it's this type of thing is like, you gotta feel it. But again, if you take it and you don't pass, no biggie. You do it again. You do it another day.
Yeah.
My son took it 4 times. And trust me, he shouldn't have passed the 4th time.
I know, Kim J, we're on tonight. We just decided with all the energy and everything, we're going to try to start coming on more. So, Jay, I'm getting go ahead and take that. Just go ahead. Don't be worried about it. Just go ahead and take it. Okay. And if you fail it, like you said, it's not a big deal. You'll be fine.
Not a big deal, yeah. I mean, I understand your hesitation and the fear behind it. And I feel like you're your own worst enemy with this.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta get out of your head.
Yeah.
You can do this. You got this, okay? But I know that you're in California too, so I don't know what part of California you are, and it's a hard place to drive.
Sweetie darling, we're waiting for your question, just so you know. I want to pull a different one. Yeah, lots of success, Herc. So I think it's going to go great. Yay!
Ooh, Kim J has a burning question. I hope she can get on the list.
A burning question, not a burning question. Ooh.
I have a burning question.
C. The answer is always the same.
The answer is C.
The answer is C.
Okay, so he's in Menifee, California. And yeah, you've got this.
So since you guys all love Ian in the chat, we just decided to make him my chat monitor over there.
Show him the love.
Yeah,
show Ian the love.
Yeah, show Ian the love. He's doing this for the first time. He's got the power over there.
He has the power as a moderator to boot you out if he wants. So
yeah,
show him the love.
Who's
next? Did I miss it?
I only worms for fishing? No, power bait is the way to go.
Oh, is that the question?
No, but somebody, I love to fish. You cannot, if you put me on a lake.
Yeah, you have power bait. You got to do the power bait.
Oh, I'm telling you, I'm bad. I will sunburn and I'll be like, no, I'm good. I'm good. It's bad. I love to fish.
I am like lost on whose question we're answering right now.
Well, I'm still looking to see if she actually, we're waiting for Sweet Darling and I am looking for it.
Eileen, yes, casting is so fun.
Oh, that's my favorite part.
Yes,
when I get really bored, I'm like, here, fishy, 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 fishy.
I would hit you with my pole if you did that around me.
Here, fishy, fishy. Okay, if Sweet Darling has not answered, then let's go to the next one and we will come back to her. So, yeah. The really hard name, 63.
Oh, yeah.
Shasagi.
Shathagi. Shathagi. I was guided to you all, so what is my message? All right. Let's get this message for her.
Oh, I'm gonna have to put in a box.
So interesting. I'm seeing what I'm seeing is her flying a kite with a key on it, like Benjamin Franklin would be doing. I have no idea what that means. I've never been given that. That's a brand new thing. You know, like, so Benjamin Franklin would have been flying the kite with the key on it he was gaining knowledge about electricity. So would she be seeking some kind of higher, is this a spiritual thing? Like, I mean, is she seeking a higher level of something, like a leveling up, like you would say?
Well, I picked up on a kid. So
okay. That's totally opposite.
Dr. G, since you've never been with us before, you are welcome to talk. Tell us what your feelings are. Say yes if you understand. It's the way that we work best, okay? And I'm picking up on a kiddo.
Yeah, she said yes, my gifts and talents.
Okay. And do you have children? I'm seeing a young man in particular. Young boy, young man.
Yeah, I have.
I need to put my glasses on. I'm gonna have a migraine before the end of this.
No, you're not. Don't say that out loud.
Okay.
Grown kids and a small grandsons.
Okay.
Because I have, I have someone who's looking over one of those grandsons.
Yeah.
So because I have someone coming in, a man who's on the other side, and he's showing me his hands on one of the grandsons.
Yeah.
Over here. So
there's a lot of movement going on with you. I'm just going to call you 63. G63. Sounds like bingo. Okay. G63. So there's a lot of movement. There's some moving going on. There is some commitments that you're having to deal with, and it's letters, papers, cards, money. When I get that,
so Nico is two years old. Nico is 2 years old.
Yeah, I'm feeling. So here's the thing. I just feel like one of those males in your family is having a tough time. You know, my heart breaks for them, and it's emotional time for them.
Mm-hmm. He's emotionally distancing.
Yeah.
And
it's because I'm watching all of these. I have to carry all these plates. I have to do all of this, and I'm just overwhelmed. I'm just really overwhelmed. So for some reason he comes in, just understand that one of your boys are overwhelmed. For you, there's
Jeremy 11, father passed before he was born. Okay.
Oh, maybe that's him.
That's the father coming in.
That's the father. You know.
And Jeremy, the 11, okay, this is who's coming in here. And this is who the message. Go ahead, Karen. You go ahead.
But for you in particular, there's something about some movement. This is moving houses. This is moving, traveling. I mean, you have things that are anchoring you down, weighing you down, but you just need to be I hate that word when they want me to say it. Watch your money. What do you call that when you have to watch your money?
Frugal.
No, it's like you have to, like, I'm going to put $5 here and I'll put 20 and I have to pay this. And it's like budgeting.
Budget.
I
Yes.
hate budget. It's such a nasty word to me.
That's why neither one of us know how to say that word, because
we don't budget. we don't know how to budget.
Thank you, JJ. JJ's like, budget. Come on, guys. We're like,
See, that's why we need you here, JJ. But yeah, there's some changes going on for you, and it's going to be really wonderful. So manifest those things.
Ian, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Ian just said something really funny.
Oh my gosh. I did it for you ladies to put Ian as the moderator. Okay. But there's new things coming for you. So I'm really excited for you. But understand one of your boys are going through some stuff.
Yeah.
And I can't shake that. And my heart is hurting for him. And I'm not sure that you know all of it, but my heart hurts. Okay.
Yeah, I feel it's like a real confusing time, and especially emotionally. And he's kind of checking out. He's kind of checking out that. But I do, because there's so much happening, and I did throw some cards on it too to get some clarifications. And I do have so much going on here, happening fast and all around. And so the only way he can deal is kind of checking out there. But I do see a really good outcome. It's gonna open up for him. He's gonna come back around as soon as everything kind of settles down. Yeah. But right now there's a little bit of a drift there. But I do want to say because he's still here, this father that has passed on, the 11-year-old boy who lost his dad before he never even got to meet his son, correct? But he's showing me he's there every second, like he's there everything. He even was there when he learned how to tie his shoes. He was there when he's sitting there and the boy is like really bummed and crying and mad about something. He's sitting there and I see him with his arm around him in spirit. And so he's going to be with that boy his whole life. Mm-hmm. Every step of the way. He does not miss a moment in that boy's life. And yeah, he's just saying he's good. It's like he's learned like this. He's talking about his son here on earth and how he actually really does learn and grow. So that's a beautiful thing, and that he's doing all his normal little things, but he doesn't miss a thing. He doesn't miss one thing, that any of his milestones. He just showers him with love.
Yeah. And he's so proud of him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He feels he wants to be a part of, so like he's showing me like a family gathering. He still wants to be a part of that. So he doesn't miss out on those either. Mm-hmm. And he just wants everybody to talk to him. Like, just talk to him. Make him part of the conversation.
Yeah. Because he is there.
He is absolutely there. So I want to bless you with that. It was nice to meet him. He just has such a big heart. Such a big heart. He's showing me a list, like he still had a lot to do here. So that means to me that he did go too soon. But, of course it was his time or whatever, but he feels like that just shows that he went as a younger person. All right. So blessings to you, G63.
Yes, blessings. Hey guys, don't forget to
Oh, he was 20. Yeah.
yeah, he was young. Don't forget to, if you haven't already subscribed and hit that bell so you know when we're on, and then go to Debbie's channel, Free Bird Spirit, and subscribe.
And also Lola's channel. Goth Angelic.
Goth Angelic. Okay. Any messages for my spirit guides from Melissa Love?
Melissa.
And I want to thank Lucienne for keeping me in line because I'd be lost right now. And thank you, Ian, for just being you in the chat room and taking care of me.
Did you see the one he posted that was so hilarious?
35 cigarettes.
No, so he's like, he's quitting. He's quitting smoking. So he only smokes after a meal. So he's down to 35 meals a day. I love that one.
Oh, I love it.
I'm going to have to remember that one.
I love when you guys, talk and make each other happy and entertain yourself.
And that's what we're here for.
And
we got to keep hopeful. We got to keep our vibrations up. And all right.
Oh, okay. Let's go here.
Yes, Teresa. Yeah. Yep. Gma, he's trying to quit smoking. So he only smokes after he eats. And so he's down to 35 meals a day. Okay. Sorry, Melissa. I got distracted. Okay.
Ian's going to have some smart comment or some smart question. Have a serious question, Ian. Okay, so Melissa, I have two different cards they asked me to pick for you. One of them is a transition deck. So the first one that I use is transitions. Oh, wow. You'll see why I say, oh, wow. I have to use my I have to use my cheat here. So, oh, wow, is because I picked 4 cards and they're all about water, which is all about the heart.
And emotions, yeah.
Emotions and heart. Okay. And these are kind of doozies. I'm not going to lie to you. Okay. So I want to start with this one, which is, I want to choose my words wisely. That's why I'm taking my time. So this is a card about really looking at your past. Go back even into your childhood, having to process all those emotions, all those things. Now is the time. When you're feeling stuck, that's why. This is about going back and processing any parental issues with parents, okay? Then the next thing is surrender. Surrender and release anything that you cannot take care of, that you cannot deal with. Now is the time. It's like you really kind of decide, what can I put my hands on? What can I take care of? What can I not take care of? And you're stepping into initiation. And my friends, sometimes this is one of the most painful things that we do, is we step into this initiation, and it's wonderful, but sometimes it's painful. And then you get to celebrate. Then you get to go ahead and go, woohoo, I'm done with that. And I survived that. And you get your upgrade per se. But literally, I mean, you're going to have to go back, Melissa, and look at some of these old things, these old pains that you haven't thought of in a long time, and kind of deal with those and get over those. Okay. Does that make sense to you?
Well, it definitely makes sense on this end, because I got a lot of the same cards about revisiting really going back and having to revisit some of this stuff, because your challenge is fully walking in your full truth and who you are. and some of those things are blocking. I do, but I also see that you started off on this journey. You started the work, with the Empress here, and you're wanting, here you have you're birthing something, and to make it happen, you're revisiting that past. You do have the Nine of Cups here, which is again that all those emotions, but it's good. Like you're hopeful. You have hope here. But the only thing that's challenging that is that the ability to walk fully in your full truth and stand behind your word and your strength. Something is, so that this would be the thing that's blocking you here. But the outcome is that, back in that joy and that communion that's coming back together. So whatever this is, it's something that you desire to happen, and it's going to bring unity and
Oh, there's my sisters and I.
Yeah, the sister cards.
My sisters.
So that's beautiful. Does any of this resonate with you, Melissa? I haven't seen any comments from her.
I know I've been looking for her and I've not seen anything, but then I just added the,
Victoria's in the house. Hi, Victoria.
Yeah. Thank you, 5 Paces, so much for that. Melissa Love. She said, oh, wow, I can totally resonate with that during this time. It was a while up there.
Okay.
So she does resonate.
Okay.
My last card is going to be this one, which is Divine Talents. And so understand that we have done this before, friend. It is coming up. It's like stuff from the past life is bubbling up. Trust it. Don't question it. Just know that it's there from you and you will get what you need. But you're doing it all over again. It's going to be wonderful. Okay. How exciting.
Yes.
Woot, woot.
That's awesome. Melissa, I felt like I needed to draw one of these cards. Who's next? Ian? Ian, get your question ready.
And make it a serious one, or I'm going to ask a question for you and I'm going to pick it myself.
So you have the Surrender Unhealthy Relationships cards coming in here. Card. And it talks about letting go of relationships that don't serve you. So whatever's bringing you down, like that negative, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. So however that resonates with you, blessings to you.
Yeah, I love that card.
I do too. We all need that in our lives.
Night greeter, love you. Ian, are you going to ask a question?
Is greeter heading out? Good night. Hugs to you.
Victoria, I don't know. We've just been writing names down. If someone doesn't answer, we skip. So
we've skipped a few. So yeah. It might
work.
It just might.
Oh, let's see. Karen, let's see. You trust me?
We've only been here on an hour.
Well, my chat's moving. My chat's moving too fast.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah, I got to find it now. Okay. So here's what he said. What shall we ask
in the house? Okay, Karen, you ask a question for me, please. Thank you. I trust you.
That's the wrong thing. No, I'm just kidding.
Sure, Ian. Sure.
Like,
ooh.
Thing. Okay.
Damn, I just got dizzy.
Let's do a general.
Yeah, I just got a hit on something. Okay.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, so first of all, everybody please send Ian some healing light and love. He's a little sick under the weather. Oh.
So what's coming in, Do you want me to go?
Yeah, because you're going to say what's right here. So I'll just hold it up.
Sure?
Oh, I'm positive.
I just see you walking, but I see you as a younger self. But anyways, you take this as you will. Oh my God. Okay. And you're walking, and you have this understanding and desire for more, but you have this deeper understanding of that you're more, and you're walking through like this field, but it's taking you to the cliffs, and you can oversee the ocean here, and you just have this deep knowing that you are meant for something, that you are meant to be. Even though your world might be telling you something different, you knew that. And this is carrying forward to today as well. And I see you progress as you now, still in that knowing and walking through it's just beautiful. And then you have this over this cliff looking into this ocean. And that is deep wisdom coming in with that ocean. When I see an ocean like that, that's some deep, and I would say a word right now, but that's some deep wisdom. That's some deep fucking wisdom is what I was going to say. Yeah, that comes along with that. And that is that's a deep soul wisdom. There you go.
So lots of initiation happening for you. Understand, Ian, that we've all said this, and we're all kind of going through this in our own time and in our own way. And that I'm going to put these two together because they're telling me that you have kind of started on this path. So this is forgiveness of things that happened to you as a child and things that were painful. And you are doing that. And then they're like, it's forgiveness for that. And it's forgiveness for things that you carry that you shouldn't carry. And then because you're my moderator, I decided to do a really big pull, which is and Lucian, if you want a question too, we can get you to the 9-card spread. And in your head, you are thinking about somebody that has done you wrong. This is your proverbial snake in the grass. Someone, you're kind of thinking about it. You're looking, you're trying to figure this out. You have a deep sense of wisdom. So I would say tread lightly, but follow your gut.
Mm-hmm. Because what I was being shown, there's a deep wisdom, but it's an intuitive, it's like a spiritual knowing.
Yeah. So with this, it's like, something's fishy. So get your evidence together and then go, hey, look at this. Mm-hmm. Okay. Because you're going to come out the master. You're going to come out the one. And you have a choice in this. You have a choice how you want to handle this. And I think you're going to do okay. You're thinking about some female. Okay. Money. You're all giggly.
Well, look at my card.
Yeah. The Lovers. Go ahead. Explain that.
Well, you go ahead. I'm just saying.
And this is about, usually the bear represents either a boss or you, but then you remember I paid attention to more what's happening up here. And it's about you looking at you in a new, different way and going, okay, what do I really want? And something has happened to kind of shake you up, they say. And then you're thinking about commitments and you're hoping everything goes okay. All right, go ahead, Debbie.
Yeah, I just want to back you up. Yeah, there's all that going on, but I want to take all my cards are showing the same thing that she just said. And but this connection, whatever this connection means for you, Ian, it's really bringing you into part of your heart and mind that you have put aside for a while and not trusted. And in doing that, it's like you're finding your joy and everything is getting back in place that hasn't been there for a while. You're moving into smoother waters there. So it's been rough. It's been a rough go, but you are on the right track. You're moving into smoother waters. not only do you have the 10 of cups there, but you also have the 10 of pentacles. It's like you're coming into your spiritual inheritance, not only your spiritual inheritance, but as you move forward in this direction, you'll see that that other things open up for you too, probably financially, not only spiritually, but financially and all that inheritance coming in there. So, yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Do you have any more on that? I'm going to pull an angel card for him.
So I got Cosmic Heart and Cosmic Christ, which is you're really stepping into your powers. You know, what's really odd is what I'm seeing in my head is, I don't know how to describe this. I think that some people are in our lives for a reason. And I think that some people, like when Debbie stepped into my life, she was able to give me some of the tools that helped me grow and learn. And I looked at things differently, and she helped me. I believe that we all have to do our own healing. Nobody can do that for you. But that sometimes people get into our lives that are meant to light our fire for whatever that purpose is. And so I think that this person does that for you. And so basically they're also saying unplugged from the mass consciousness.
Interesting.
So
interesting. This card came up again. Like I just shuffled an hour and just pulled this card in for you, the angel card. Surrender unhealthy relationships. Let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable, toxic people. You deserve to be treated by you deserve to be treated by others and to be surrounded by positive, treasured. Sorry. You deserve to be treasured. And so I really feel with this, it might not be people, it might be yourself, that like you treasure yourself. You are a treasure. And that little boy that I saw had that knowledge. No matter what was going on with him, he had that knowledge that he was treasured. And then as the story was shown to me, you as a man still know that you are a treasure, but you need to walk in that. So it's letting go of some of that toxic thinking, letting that go. You deserve to be surrounded and loved and surrounded with positive light and love from yourself, not only from yourself, but others, of course, you know.
So I wanted to just highlight what JJ is saying right here, because it's just absolutely beautiful and it's wonderful.
Oh, so you put it up. Good. I was going to say, oh, put it up.
He said we've nailed it.
Everybody needs to say this prayer right now. Like everybody here needs to say this prayer.
Yeah.
Everybody say it. I forgive anyone that has hurt me knowingly or unknowingly. From the beginning of time to right now, I forgive myself. Amen. Amen.
Yep. Lori Sue, you're cracking me up. Before I did the general, Lori Sue said, okay, popcorn's ready before Ian's reading.
Oh, that's funny.
I'm trying to find the next one. Hopefully you resonate with that, Ian. I'm going to...
he did. He said, Karen and Debbie, thank you so much. The both of you have a wonderful gift.
So, ooh,
next.
This is Study.
Ooh.
And what basically, honestly, Ian, you know, we feel that you are very empathic. And so, you know, you may want to study that. You may want to look into that. You do have a sense of knowing. I always joke around that it's called Clara Obvious, but you do have a sense of just kind of knowing things. So I would say definitely look into that. And you know, people come into your life for a reason. So I don't know how to say this without sounding really weird, but it's like, I don't mean take advantage of that, but I mean like get that knowledge, get what they have to offer you. Don't squander it, don't piss it away, basically. So does that make sense?
Yeah, it's kind of like that card that came in for me. It's like no toxic, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't squander it towards anybody toxic.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Okay, so Tanya is up next, and she would like a general reading, and it wasn't too far ago that she put it up.
Tony W, I got your email. I sent it and forwarded it to Debbie and Scott, just so you know. That was that email I sent you not too long ago. Or it was a text message.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay.
Where is that?
It's just right up there. She just posted it. Tanya.
I don't think it's here yet. You guys got to remember there's a lag on my.
Oh, no. It was a long time. It was a while ago, but it's still in the chat. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Sorry. You're right. I'm wrong. Oopsie.
It's the glasses, guys. She refuses to wear glasses.
That's because look, you're going to see, it's going to be like, here, I'm going to sit just like this the whole time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just like that.
It looks like you have space eyes, like you're getting your information from aliens. Oh, you are. I forgot.
I was going to say, wait, what are you talking about? Shh, don't tell all my secrets.
Okay. All right. So Tanya. Beautiful Tanya.
Oh, her uncle's coming back.
Oh, is she? Oh, Tanya, this is her uncle. That's right. Yeah, Tanya, it's like he found an avenue to chit chat.
Oh, so he come in and
he's like
wants me to go to church.
He's all over. He's like, yeah, he likes to be able to chit chat.
Yeah,
he likes to be a part of all this.
He's kind of like almost like,
you see, I'm looking this way because he's over here. I'm looking this way because I want to get a message for you.
But I'm doing the same thing. I'm not looking that way. But he kind of comes in and goes, no, tell them that they're funny. Some of these guys are really funny. Like, shh, stop talking. Okay.
But he is saying something important, so I should probably listen because there's something he wants you to have faith about. And he says to you, have faith. It will line up and fall into place in the exact, it's a divine timing deal. And so he says, please have faith, acknowledging that it's kind of frustrating, whatever. I don't know what this is for you because he's not telling me about exactly what it is. He's just saying, have faith, that it's a divine timing deal. And because because it's been paused, it's just have faith, and that when it happens, it's even going to be better than what than if it happened right now, so to speak, is what I'm understanding. Yep, that's what he wanted to say.
Lucienne, you're all about business with for entertainment purposes only. I've never thought about putting that on there.
So interesting, Tanya, because the first card that came out, I was going to throw some cards for more message, is about divine timing with the Wheel of Fortune. Interesting. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, you've been hurt before. You've been hurt before, and that's kind of the challenge here. Someone's taken advantage of something, and that's kind of the challenge of this, some kind of ending or something. But I have these two things coming in. You have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords. So this opportunity, whatever it is that you're having faith about that your uncle brought in, is going to happen. It is coming. What are you getting over there?
I'm still shuffling my 2 decks that they had me.
Oh, the 2 decks.
It's hard to shuffle these. It's like, oh, wow. Aw. So,
ooh. Oh, yeah, the birthing. That's perfect.
Birthing. You're birthing something new. And it
really,
you know, to me, and Debbie can interpret this is all interpretations. For me, this is all about, you know, those things that kind of, you know how like a blood would stain you? It's kind of like that, things that stain you that really don't belong to you. It just happened to you. It doesn't define you. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that is perfect for that.
You know, it's like,
don't let it define you.
Yeah, you know, I'm pretty open. I mean, some of you know I had a very, very, very bad childhood, but that does not define the person that I am today. It happened to me. It's not me. And it took a long time to really realize that. And by all means, I have done some stuff in my past, but, you know, I just don't let stuff define me. And this is all about, look at this. You've got this family, this spiritual family. And you know, not only here.
Oh my gosh, I love that card for you, Tanya.
Yes, but you have people looking out for you and guiding you and helping you. Not only, you know, and they go, not only blood, but even us in here. I mean, we're here for a reason. And so they're like, we're here. We got your back. Don't worry about it. Okay. Woot, woot.
And I have this card dropping in for you right now. It's surrender your fear of change. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always, whether you're afraid of change in your job, your health, or a relationship, or if you fear aging or death. Repeat the affirmation, I have faith that all is well. Isn't that interesting that your uncle came in saying, have faith? I have faith, all is well. It freaks me out.
Yeah. Miss K, that's exactly what I'm talking about. I am a survivor of abuse, but it is not me. And it took a long time. If you would have known me 7 years ago, I was a completely different person because I was living out of trauma. That's the best way I can say it. So I was living out of trauma. And so, you know, don't let those things define who you are.
Yeah. Filtering life through trauma, child trauma.
Yeah.
The deck, Victoria, is soul cards. Soul cards.
Let's see. Yeah, so there's soul cards and there's soul cards 2.
Yeah, so soul cards 1 and soul cards and then soul cards 2, and they are wonderful. Wonderful.
And it's all interpretation. Okay, so of course it changes.
It's beautiful because it does change for every reading. If you got the same card for every person, and it would be a different reading for each person. So it's they're absolutely amazing.
Yeah. So
all right. So blessings to you, Tanya.
Yeah, Tanya, that was awesome.
We're giving you a hug.
Yeah.
Oh, yay. Tutas. They're coming Saturday. I'm so excited. Yay. You're going to love them.
Stick them together. Stick them together, sister. Stick them together. I don't know. To me,
I guess I should do that. I just have these ones out.
I don't know why, but they when I was separating them, and it was just the other night, they're like, no, stick them together.
It does make sense. I mean, why not?
So this is what I love about this,
Oh, it's Sharon. It's Sharon's.
Yeah.
And there's your question right there.
This is what I love about this group, is that we're able to be very vulnerable with each other, and we're able to talk about these things. And I just want you guys to know how much I love and adore you for having that vulnerability and that opening up and that letting things go. And it really means a lot to me that we're able to talk about this and say, yeah, me too, or this happened, and all of that. So I just want you to know how much I love you guys, and I appreciate you. Truly do. So.
Yep. Group hug, everyone.
Yeah.
It is a beautiful space.
Yeah. And it really is the time to really be open about things. So. Oh, I'm going to have to put my, past. I saw asked. I was like, what? He asked. Okay. Aw. Yay, I love this tribe. Yeah, one of my friends told me, are you sure you want to go out or go on Friday or Thursday? Because there's people on right now. I said, we're different in here, though. It's different. Yes. Okay, so my third younger brother has passed. Have they reunited on the other side with my parents? Yes. Yes, that is the.
My 3 younger brothers have passed. Have they reunited on the other side with parents? First of all, Sharon, I'm so sorry for, it seems that you've gone through a lot of loss, a lot of grief that you carry on your heart.
Yeah.
I want you to know that you're not alone either.
The picture they gave me is they all stand in a circle around you holding hands.
That's kind of what I was seeing them doing. I was just checking out, like, what does that all mean, because I always get the one where they have the hand. This is my symbol. But it was like they're all kind of there. I do see them together. They're showing me together, but they all have their own things that they're interested in.
Mm-hmm.
But they do, I don't see different, sometimes they'll be on a total different level, but I see,
You see that?
Yeah. Oh.
It's like they're there with you. They're watching you.
Yeah, they're with you for sure. Sometimes there'll be different levels, but I see them all really on the same level, so to speak. But they have their own interests, but they do have times, you know what I mean? It's like they can do things with just a thought, you know what I mean? But they have their own interests. But as far as what you mean by together, yes, they are together. It's different when you're there because you're connected all the time. But you can, like, one can be surfing and one can be fishing and one can be hiking, but they're connected and together. So that's kind of what they're showing me. And I see your parents as holding hands, so that means that is a together as well. Okay. Back to you, Karen.
That I would just say, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I just had them all three holding hands, but then they're all looking different ways. So I 100% agree with you, And I just feel like he did get taken a little bit before his time. But then again, he's like, but I didn't want to stay there. I don't want to stay there. That's what I get. It's like, I don't want to stay there.
One of the brothers, or?
Yeah. Like the one that just recently passed.
Okay.
Some people don't want to be here for this. Some people have literally chosen to go out in this time, or within the last 4 to 5 years. It's just like, I don't want to deal with that stuff. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah. 22. He died at 22.
Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, it's hard when you lose them that young.
They're babies, but yeah.
Okay, looking for the next one. Dinga, 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 dinga.
Blessings to you, Sharon.
Yay, Sharon.
And I see them. They're showing me one more thing, and they're wrapping up. They're doing a wrap around your heart. They're wrapping up your heart, and I think they're just symbolizing that they're wrapping up your heart, trying to comfort you is what they're doing.
Gigi says, I've always known that I was going to live through the world change. I've always thought, well, lately, I think, what the hell did I sign up for? What was I thinking? Why? So her stepson Jordan passed when he was only 13. I think we have brought him in before.
My stepson Jordan passed when he was 13. Oh.
I feel like we've talked to him before.
I haven't, I don't think.
I feel like we have.
I don't remember.
Really feel like we have. Sharon Lee is saying, no, we haven't.
Yeah, I think it was someone else.
This is really odd because he's here, but he's not 13. He's representing to me as an older person that kind of grew up.
Okay.
Like, I don't want to stay 13. I don't want to stay a kiddo.
Right. I think when they pass, they can, because I'm looking for a kid too. And
I looked for a kid, and then I said, okay, Jordan, if you're here, can you please come up? And then he showed up like a 23, 24-year-old.
They tend to take the age they, represent there, because their souls they don't really have an age, right? So they can choose an age, which is good, Sharon, because if he's presenting like that, he's healthy. Of course he's healthy, he's there, but he's presenting just vibrant.
Yeah.
And full of joy. He's showing me that he had quite I'm trying to figure the word, but passion for, like, he when he was younger, he went at life strongly, like every minute kind of on the move type of deal is what he's making me feel like.
Oh, let me watch the comments. I'll watch the comments for you. She said that's weird. He would have been that age right now.
Yeah. And that's how he's presenting himself.
Yeah. He's not presenting himself like a child.
We're like looking for a child. But yeah, that's
an extraordinary, passionate kid.
Yeah. That's exactly what he's showing me as well. He just, like an intense passion for life.
Yep. He packed a lot in his short life.
Yep. It's almost like he knew he only had a certain amount of time, and he wanted to pack it all in while he was here.
Well, he wanted to pack less.
What?
I said, and he also showed me books like packing lessons in quickly. So I don't have to come back down.
He also is like, oh, part of what he was doing as well was allowing others to feel that passion for life too. Like he exuded that, and he was rubbing it off on others.
I was just going to say, before she typed, they had a really good relationship. I mean, it really does feel like I love, when I say it's like they show me the emotion, so I speak it because I feel it. It's like, I love you like a mom.
Well, and he's like, you could not have not loved me.
Yeah.
He's like, you could not love me.
Yeah.
I love I love how he's just I love the way he feels. He's just so.
She said we're making her smile from ear to ear. He is
bright-eyed,
Yeah.
He's just so great. I love him. Thank you for allowing me to meet him, Sharon. He's showing me a pack of seeds, like a garden seeds, and
he was such a ham too.
Yeah, I bet he was. I bet he was. Showing me a pack of like seeds. Are you planting a garden, or is there something about a garden? But he's showing me a pack of seeds, and you're looking at him like, almost like, what the hell do I do with this pack of seeds? Feeling to it, but does that resonate with you?
Any specific message for her she wanted to know?
Okay. All right. Anyways, he keeps showing me the pack of seeds and planting like flowers or some such thing. He keeps showing me this. So, any message? Do you have a message for your stepmom?
There's sometimes if Debbie connects stronger, then.
Okay. She's like, I'm not a gardener, LOL. Yeah. He's like, when he was showing me the pack of seeds, he's like, he had me going, like you would say, what the hell do I do with these seeds? And he's showing a garden. But that is part of his message. He wants you to get out in the dirt and try something like that. And he knew that you would respond that way, because he keeps taking me back there. And that's why when he came in first, he's like showing me like you would be looking at this pack of seeds going, what the hell do I do with these? But he's showing me this little beautiful little spot, not like a big garden, just like a little spot of something you've grown.
Well, that would make sense, because she just said she was learning what to do with the next chapter of her life because she's newly retired. Yeah.
He's laughing. He wants you to do that. He's like, he knows that about you, but he wants you to do that. He feels like that would, because he's saying there's something spiritual in growing stuff. And even though you're not a gardener, you don't know any of that stuff, you will know something. And there will be growth, not only in the ground that you're working in, but there'll be growth in yourself, and spiritual growth within that, he's saying. And he also said, when I said, do you have a message for your stepmom? He said, you mean my mom?
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't consider you like stepmom.
No, it's mom.
And so right now, that's what he has for you, Sharon. So I'm going to bless you with that. Yes, happy tears. He's a joy. He is a joy.
Yes, he is. Mm-hmm. Lori Sue.
There it is.
Bam.
How is my strange son doing in his life? Will he ever choose to reach out to me? These boys.
I know all these boys, they're such knuckleheads. I have a knucklehead
That's
too.
why I was born. I am so sorry, Lori Sue. That just breaks my heart. Breaks my heart. All right, son. Lori Sue, did something happen to him when he was younger that has nothing to do with you, but may have hurt him, but nothing to do with you? Do you know of anything or recall of anything like that?
I'm laughing because Gma said she's got a knuckleheaded daughter.
I know. I saw that and I like.
It's been 12 years. It's a long time. You know, it's just, I see where you're going with this because I just see him walking away from everything and very few, like there's a bunch of people behind me, but they're in different spots behind me. So
Yes. His father was incredibly abusive. I spent his life protecting him from that. Okay, because that's what I was being shown. It's not you. It was what happened to him during that time period, and it connects, but it's not you. And you need to know that. You need to know that he loves you. There's love there, but he is dealing with this shit in his life from this abuse or whatever. And so I want to say I see him coming back, but I want to take a look further. So his father hurt him once, and that was the first and the last. But before that maybe physical hurt, there was a lot of other stuff.
there was a lot of other stuff.
There's like emotional stuff that he had taken on. Children are like sponges.
Yeah. I almost feel like if I just don't look back, then I don't never have to face that. That's what I see him doing. I'm pulling for him. That's what I'm doing. Okay, just so you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I see him trying to build his own way, but he is missing. You know, he's trying to, you know, he took his leave and he's trying to build his own way, but he's missing. He's missing you. He's missing that component. It's showing it right here. He's missing that component while he's trying to build that. And yeah, Karen, this goes along with what you said with the 7 of Cups here, and. Yeah, his challenge, you have the devil here. This is his challenge. It just keeps replaying. And he feels he's chained by the past here that keeps replaying inside his little heart and mind. That he kind of put that away. It's like almost, it's becoming like a subconscious thing that drives him. But that's his challenge. But he's working on it. Sorry, I just heard a big noise in my house that I live alone right now. I'm alone. Okay, so, and Luna's right here, so it's not her. Anyway, so he's been working on it. It's a burden. He carries this burden. Now, is he coming back? Okay, you go ahead, Karen, with what you have, and I'll check and see if I see him coming.
Well, I just wanted to know where his state is, where his mind is, because
Okay.
What I said, Lori, was, in this time of silence, not one person on this earth isn't going through their own crap and having to sort through their own stuff. Not one person. They might be doing it in their heads, in their hearts, but it's going through. And he literally is looking at things that he's going to cut off, things that he's going to end. This is all he's thinking about, is cutting things off, ending things, bringing new things in. I really feel like he just might be talking to somebody, because in front of him, it's the talking card. It's the luck card. Everything's going to be okay. And he's really trying to heal himself at this point, and see things in a different light. He can't shy away from this. He just can't. They're going to shove it. Spirit is going to shove it in his face. Mm-hmm. And it's going to be reminded. He's going to be reminded. And this is a hard time for him. So he's having to face this shit. He's dealing with work. His work is going to be okay, but he's dealing with stuff at work. He's even dealing with shit in relationships. When I look at these cards, he's got a lot of earthquakes going around because he's neglected to look at it. He's neglected to look at things and neglected to face things. So they're literally, like, his spirit guides are shoving that mirror in his face to make him. You're absolutely right. He's a beautiful person. And they're making him look at what it is, because he's got to sort through his crap.
Yep, he does. No doubt. And I have him, and you guys will be reunited. He just needs to work through this shit right here. This is the Ten of Swords, but he will. You have the Six of Pentacles here and the Eight of Pentacles here. I got to get that right. So yes, he just has to work on that shit, and it's going to come together. Okay. I do see him coming. You guys will be reunited, but I am so sad about Lori Sue, about this separation time.
Yeah.
Ugh.
But you know what, Lori Sue, I know that my guides are telling me, understand that when we get done with this, unless I'm, most of the time, all of this gets taken away. Could you imagine having to hold all of this every single day? So it just gets taken away. But what they're telling me is, remember that everything that you have gone through is the exact reason why you found your calling and your passion. Why, they keep telling me advocate. I keep seeing the word advocate. So I don't know. I really, truly, I know that you have said it. And I know that I have commented on what you do, but I cannot remember right now. But they're saying all of that shit that you went through is exactly why you had to go through it, so that you could be that advocate. You could be that voice right here, right now. Mm-hmm. So I applaud you on all your growth. And I feel so blessed to be able to connect with you, and keep doing what you're doing, they say. Okay. Woot, woot.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Sending you hugs, Lori Sue. Oh, yeah. She's the court-appointed special advocate for children in foster care. Oh, my God. I'm giving you big hugs.
Yes. I knew there was something. That I had commented that it touched my heart, but I couldn't remember exactly what it was. Okay.
I was in foster care.
Mm-hmm.
For about 6 months.
Exactly, Ronald. You are what you are because of all of the things in it. It's your map. I want to make sure I say that correctly. It's your map and it's who you are, but you don't have to continue to, like, for instance, those of us that are victims, we don't have to continue to be victims. You can choose not to do that and change things. And yeah.
Yep. And I love, Lori Sue, how you went back to help, and because you knew. Beautiful. All right. Did I already ring the bell?
Yes.
Oh, I did. I was so caught in the whole energy of that reading. It's kind of like, ooh, I should probably light some sage.
Yep.
Oh, here it is. Oh, I can't. Luna's right here.
See how that works? Hello, Luna. Hello, my cat. I got to see her last night. She wouldn't be around me for a while because I was really. Then after I chilled out, she jumped on my lap and
Chilled.
So yes, Ronald, and that is exactly why it's like, for those of you, I mean, I can feel people in the background that sit back and say nothing. And, I love you all just as much. This room can be just as healing if you just sit back and just let it all come in. So, yeah. Okay.
Okay, I have to get different cards for this.
Okay, while you're doing that, I'm going to get these cards. Where did I put them? I don't even know where I have them. So I was making Debbie's present, and my whole office is a hot mess.
Oh, my present. I have it right here. I wanted to show it off.
Oh, no problem, Sharon. No problem at all.
It's kind of, sorry, guys. Everybody's like, what in the heck is she doing?
I hope it's a good on fire, Ronald. I hope it's not like, you had too much Taco Bell on fire. That kind of thing.
Oh, that's what I should have gave you while you were here last night. Because, I have my box of this.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I have a literally huge box.
Oh, I didn't know you had some sage. Heck yeah.
Oh, yeah, huge box. I should.
Okay.
So, you guys, this was my birthday present from Karen that she made for me. See if I can get it in the camera correctly. Absolutely insanely, number one, beautiful, but also very, very energetically powerful and very healing. Everything about it is exactly what my soul needed.
Good. I'm glad.
So it is right here with my readings, and also a bracelet to go along with it. I haven't taken this off.
Really?
And the thing is usually I can only wear them for a short period of time. Nope, still on.
See, everybody was thinking Taco Bell. Okay, here's my card. This one's mine.
Time to let go. Move the fuck on. Oh my gosh, I really like that one. I always say that one on everything, on all of it.
But they're good though. Okay. I need to put my hair up. My hair is killing me. Okay, past life. I just see too many going by. It's like, shoom, shoom.
Can you tell me who I was and what I did in the most recent?
Recent. Come on, give me recent. Man, my light language is starting up every time like, now, Ian, every time, now every time you come in, you're going to be the chat moderator for me, right? You know that, Ian. I really can't pin one down. I really cannot pin one down. They just keep flying by me.
Okay, well,
this is really weird. So Randy, can you tell me one of the things that you're scared of? I know it's a hot pink curly crown, huh? I know it's not. So.
I think, you know, in your most recent past, okay, so we'll wait until she answers your question, but you know, what I was seeing here, and I'm seeing like the 20s and 30s. I know that's really recent.
Well, it's really weird because I keep seeing a past life. And once I hear or once I see it, then I'll know which one it was.
She said, I'm not sure.
Well, okay. But a fear, like, for instance, if there was a fear of water, a fear of swimming.
Oh, snakes.
Snakes, that would make sense. That's the Indian lifetime.
So you're going back to that lifetime. That would make sense to my cards.
Yeah, I mean,
what I was being shown is I think one of your most recent past lifetimes would have been in like the 20s.
Yeah.
But the lifetime that when I threw the cards, I was taken back further. I feel like also because we have the world card coming in, and which means I don't, which tells me I don't feel it was here in the United States, right? Then we have the Justice card and the Chariot card. So you have the Justice card coming in. So that would be someone who was, I mean, every single card that came out is a major arcana for this reading, is what I'm saying. So it was a very significant lifetime, but very powerful. I don't see that you were, I feel like you were important. I feel like, what are you laughing at?
I'm laughing at Ian.
Okay. Oh. Okay. That is funny. Anyway, so what I'm seeing here is that you were a mover and shaker with the Justice. You have the lady coming in. You also were, I feel like you were a female.
Justice makes sense, she said.
Okay. And the Chariot is being able to bring two powers together for victory. So you were able to negotiate, bring two opposing tribes or sides or whatever together to create a victory in whatever this was on the world stage. And I feel like it was quite amazing as well, because number one, they're all major arcana. And number two, I feel like you were a woman.
Yeah.
And to be able to do that in that time was a big deal. Now, who this woman was, I feel like we might know. I feel like you had to face decisions that might have been super hard at that time as a woman. Do we know this woman? Okay. I'm getting into this now.
Well, and here's what I keep seeing. And the reason why I asked is because, and I don't know if this is the same lifetime. I don't know, but they told me to speak up and say, I literally see the snake biting you. And it, you know, that's where the snake comes from. I mean, this snake bites you on your ankle, and It almost feels set up.
Oh, that makes sense.
I can't shake that. I mean, it's like I hear you talking and I see it connected to this life. But she just has me looking down at her ankle, and it was like, I feel like somebody set me up, like somebody put it in the way. Somebody put it in my bed. Somebody put it. That's how I feel. And it won't.
Yeah, definitely. I'm getting a yes on that one.
Yeah.
I always dream a snake is trying to bite me, but I kill it. Oh, that's Jima. Okay.
No, that's true.
Yeah, what I'm being shown here is like these bringing these two opposing sides on this world. It was a world stage, and I feel like if we even research this deeper or somehow, this probably isn't the place. We don't have the time, but that this is probably someone that we would all know, whoever you were.
She said, I studied political, thought I might be a lawyer and a judge, but got out before she got, she burnt out before she got there, basically.
Okay. Yep. For the snake deal, you have the 10 of someone definitely planted that. Okay. Anything else on that past life? Because I feel like it's not the most recent past life that I was seeing you, but I feel like that whole theme for you, as far as being in law somehow, when they were showing me this most recent, you were paving the way, because it was before your time, because you're a woman in that lifetime too, in the most recent one that I'm seeing. Very strong paving the way type deal. So I feel like probably that's been one of those things that have been in your lifetimes, that you probably always played some kind of part, no matter what it looked like, in bringing justice, or in some type of situation, like an ability like that. So yeah, but yeah, the past life readings take a lot more time than that. So, but in a nutshell, yeah, that's what we got. All right.
All right. Thank you, Randy, for your question.
That was fun.
Yes. Prince Charming's mom. Prince Charming's mom, you're up next. Ding a ding a ding a ding a ding a ding a ding.
Okay. Ooh, that's a good question, JJ.
Where?
She says, I wonder if she has issues with trusting people due to the potential sabotage or setup.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I felt, is like something bites me, and then it dawns on me that somebody has set me up. Someone has screwed me over. Okay.
Randy says she trusts too easily. Interesting. I would have totally gone that route as well, JJ. Overcompensating. Huh. I'm thinking out loud. Okay, Prince Charming. I'm sorry. Okay, there we go. What is it that I need to let go of? The edema in my left ankle is saying, let go. You're holding on to. JJ, you read in on this one. I know you're tired.
Yeah, I'll read in on this one. So Prince Charming's mom, I'm picking up something completely different. What I'm picking up on is some energy medicine, and moving those lymph nodes around. I mean, not really moving them, but some of them are just very stagnant. So I know that you're looking at it spiritually, and I do agree with you, but there's also something going on, and they're specifically bringing me into the lymph nodes. Sometimes I can be a mirror, and what a mirror means is I may feel it on my right, but it's on my left, or it would be on somebody's left, but they keep showing me my right leg, and specifically the lymph nodes that are in the back of the knee. Okay, so the back part of the knee, you need to literally, it would be like if this was your knee, you need to go like this and go up with it. Okay. And another thing they're showing me is, and I've showed some people before, those of us that have a lot of trauma, okay, those of us that have a lot of trauma, and I'm not saying you do, Prince Charming's mom, but for some reason, anybody in the room that has a lot of trauma, one of the good things to do, and they're showing me that, what is this called? Give me the name of it again. So anyways, you would take your hands and you'd go like this, and you'd go to your temples, okay? And then you would come this way on both sides. You would come this way, and you would go right here, and you would rub this.
She says, I have a physical therapist who does cranial sacral.
So she needs to work on the, God, what is it called? I'll have to get back to you on that, but tell her to right in this area, because this works on your fight, flight, or freeze. And so for some of us, that's really important. And they keep showing me, lymph nodes it's just slow. They're just sluggish in that area. And like, it feels like when they start pushing the fluid there, it just starts slowing down. Even though the fluid doesn't change, it feels like mud running through there. So yeah, you do have lots of trauma. I'm gonna try to find out what that means. It's bugging me now. Go ahead, sorry.
No, I think this is good.
Oh,
good night, Randy. Love and light to you.
Bye, Randy.
Thanks for being with us as long as you could.
So I'm going to show you this too.
JJ wants to know if you're thinking about the tapping thing.
Yes, that's exactly what I was going to do next. Okay, so cheek, 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 cheek. Okay, you hit that a couple of times. Then if you go, I'm going to take this off so that you can, oh wow, I got that banner still up. Okay, so this is the best way I can show it. So if you go right here, there's these bones right here, these little bones that kind of stick up. Okay, if you go down and you press inside there and you do this, and I mean, you press hard. Okay, so like that hard. You're like, no. And so for some people, it'll hurt. Another thing that you need to do is right here, you need to thump on your sternum. Okay.
It's awesome for PTSD, Sharon.
Yes, it is. Another thing, don't judge me on my weight here. So right here, if you do this, okay. And the reason why is because this, gosh, I can't think of what it's called, but those are the 4 places that you kind of hit. And it releases a lot of energy there. But if you go down on your ribs and you keep doing this on your ribs, you just keep going in between your ribs. That is something that really, really, that clears the energy that makes it
EDMR. EDMR.
Yeah.
And yes, plenty of videos on YouTube about how to tap, where to tap for certain different things, for sure. Absolutely. I'm picking up on some stuff, and I just, I could be completely wrong. But there seems to be a possible block to this, the fear of success, possibly. Somewhere it could be subconscious, but like it's that fear of, okay, so what would it be like if I'm fully healthy? What, what would it be like? Who am I going to be? What is going to be expected of me if I'm, so there's a bit of that fear of success. And, but know that there is divine timing in everything. And there, you can say thank you for that time period where, time period of not being able to fully, I don't know, like, thank you for my ankle for being swollen. Thank you for being swollen. I'm now releasing you because divine timing, and I want to move into that divine timing and into my divine self of fully living out my true self. Because whatever this has offered you, whatever it has offered you, it's no longer, you no longer need it. And I don't think I am explaining that correctly, but I hope that you understand what I'm saying.
No.
Okay. So you know what I mean, Karen?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, and I want to add on to that. So it is about being thankful, and it is about, it's basically what Debbie is trying to say is our traumas are stored in our body, in our muscles. So, when you're doing this, and I forgot what it's called, it's really irritating me. I would love for you to just hit right here. This is right here in this area, right above your ear. That is your fight, flight, or freeze. And so when you're rubbing this and you're telling your ankle, I just want to thank you for being there and supporting me and through all those rough times, but now we're safe and now we're happy and everything is okay.
Yeah.
And then I want you
better said, thank you.
Yeah. And then
I'm going on some tangent, trying to be all sensitive with my words.
Then switch it over and look at the good ankle and say, remember, this is how you used to be. And it's okay. We can let all this go. Okay. We can let all of it go. And so that's where it is. I mean, it's great. And here's the deal. I love that people go out and find tools to help them. But like I've said before, you're the one that has to do it. The time that I have healed the most is when I've done it myself. So yeah. You got to do it. You can do it. Now's the time.
It's like a deeper understanding almost, because you're experiencing it. Sorry, it's my phone's going to start going off. So. But yeah.
So yeah, you got this.
You got it. Blessings to you. I hope that helps and resonates. And we'll send lots of light, healing light and energy to your ankle.
Lots of healing light to her.
Not only to your ankle, but to your whole soul self. Okay,
Deb Z, Gma.
So it was funny because I think I caught JJ saying that her friend also was having trouble with that ankle, with edema in that same ankle. Very interesting. Okay.
I have mine on my left when I hurt myself that bad.
Oh, yeah. That was an accident, yeah. Or was it?
It was, don't drink 3 mojitos. Okay, Debsy, are you actually here?
Yes, she is. Right there. All right. My brother Ron or Aunt Pat, who have both passed. See who's coming through. I absolutely have a brother coming through, or a young male, or a male. He's presenting young. He's presenting as younger.
Oh my gosh, I am tired.
I have this here. So he's showing me around a bunch of animals. Cats, dogs, you name it, animals. I'm sensing he's an animal. He was an animal lover. He's still an animal lover. So I don't want to say in the past, he's an animal lover. And he's just he's laughing. He just has this youthful spirit to him and laughter, and just getting a kick at just even the smallest things.
Mm-hmm.
He's the type of person that would just, if you were going through some drama stuff, he'd be the type to redirect you and just kind of say, kind of let it go. Look at this shiny object. You know what I mean? Trying to distract you from the drama or whatever. Just, come on, look at this, using that type of thing to try to show you a different viewpoint. He was very, like a mediator, very good at mediating and that type of deal. He always wanted to show you the good side of things. Yes, he was a glass half full type of dude.
Yes, he was an animal lover. Yes, he was a jokester.
Yeah.
So, and just so everybody knows, we're going to close this questioning down pretty soon because we're getting 2 hours and 23 minutes, and I've been going since 5 o'clock this morning.
So what else? Okay. Sorry, Luna.
Yes, thank you, JJ. Can we get some thumbs up?
So now he's showing me a shovel, and he's digging, and he has this little treasure chest. He says you have some okay, so he's saying don't bury the treasure. It's like he's alive and well. Don't bury the treasure of what you have together as siblings. Don't bury that treasure, he says. He says, keep it out, because he's still right with you. And he wants to keep that treasure, that what you two have together, because it is a treasure to him. You are a treasure to him. Your relationship is a treasure to him. And he says, don't bury that, because he is alive and well on the other side, and he's still with you. So Um, I see him moving stuff in your house. Do you see things? Do you feel like things move? I see him moving things and standing there and going,
Yeah.
I'm here, like that.
He died after having health struggles, but no autopsy done, so I don't know the cause of death. Well, that would make sense because before you said, I mean, I feel okay, and then I feel like I have shortness of breath. I feel very weird. I feel like I can't get my brain together. And so this is all he's been showing me the whole time. And then all of a sudden I feel okay again. And all of a sudden I get a little dizzy and I get, like, where the hell am I? And it's just waves. That's all I've been doing this whole time. So, and I was going to ask you how he passed, but you'd already typed it. Yeah, it's really weird. And there's something with the chest. If I had to guess, it was something with the chest.
And he's not taking responsibility. He's going like this. He's not taking responsibility for it.
I didn't do anything. Like, I question of Lewy body disease. I don't know what that is. It's just really weird. I feel like it's not that he's taken anything, because when they do something and they go like this, that means I did. He's like, I didn't do this. This seems like a health issue.
Yeah.
And my body keeps switching. 1 minute he had a previous heart attack. Okay. 1 minute it's like my whole arm kind of hurts and it just kind of feels so heavy, but then it comes back and I can kind of get it somewhat together. And my whole body just does not do well. And it's
like things aren't firing correctly.
It switches. So once my body stops, then it's almost like it goes up to my head and I start getting really dizzy and I literally have to hold on to the table. So, okay. I thank you so much for that, Ron, but I think I'm done, sweetie. Yeah. But I would definitely say it was a medical thing. And even if they did the autopsy, I'm not sure they would found it.
That's what I'm getting. That's what he's like. It's okay. It doesn't matter. This was just a weird,
freaky,
body deal. He said, don't worry about autopsy or anything like that. He's like, it was just a weird deal, because I'm trying to tell me how you died. And he's like, it's just a weird, don't worry about the autopsy. It was just things were not
firing
correctly. So
3 times a night he died, not sure why. I'm telling you, Deb, that's what I feel. I mean, I felt bad because I'm like, man, and I'm thinking in my own head, am I getting tired because I'm not connecting? And I was looking for
connecting correctly. Like, it was confusing to him too. Like, what?
Yeah.
Fell. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm not laughing, but it's just kind of like, it was just kind of like that feeling like, whoa.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. I mean, it just, whatever it is keeps moving so, and I don't want to go step back into that energy, but it just keeps moving so quickly that once I got my brains about me, it's like my body's not working.
Yeah.
I mean, I literally see him walking and his knee just buckles and goes straight out from underneath him. Yeah. And it's just, and he wants you to know that he's with you. He ain't going anywhere and you're still a little turd.
Okay. So Deb, because remember, go back to what he first was saying about the treasure box. He said, don't hide that treasure. Don't hide what we had. Don't put that away, because I am still fully with you. Mm-hmm. And again, he's showing me again, him moving stuff and going, I moved that, so he's still with you and playing, and he's still bringing that joy. He's trying to bring that joy in, and, but don't hide what you had. He keeps showing me that treasure box. He treasures you. He treasures what you both had as siblings, and he wants you to continue to enjoy that feeling of what you both had. Like, don't miss it. Enjoy it. So blessings to you.
I love our community too, Sharon. Okay. Hey, Ian, what time is it there for you?
Oh my gosh, it must be the 4 in the morning.
He's
3.
a night owl. G63, we love the energy too here. That's why it's like this is our safe space. There's no political talk. This is all about light and love and keeping each other highest, our highest and best here. I think she's going to come around, Jima.
You're welcome, Ronald. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Good night, Ronald. Have a good night. Hey, is Ronald with the cabinets? I just saw cabinets.
Oh, yes. Yeah, Ronald is.
Literally, I just saw cabinets, and I'm like, oh.
That's funny. Yeah. Yeah, he's. So is this Jima's question?
Yeah.
My daughter's starting to reach out to my other daughter.
Oh, okay. I remember this. This was the daughter. They literally have her right there banging her head.
Right.
She's starting to come around. Jima, I say this with love, but they literally show her pulling her head out of her ass. You know, she's finally starting to open her eyes. You know, oh, I'm seeing something. Jasmine. Hey, Jasmine. Jasmine Williams. So we probably won't get to that today, but at 11:11 on Sunday on Debbie's channel, which is Freebird Spirit, we pretty much do the same thing. So we do it Sundays at 11:11 Mountain Standard Time. Come early because we get filled up pretty fast. And then on Tuesday nights, we do it at 5:30 on this channel. On Thursday mornings, Debbie and Lola do it on Goth Angelic on her channel at, what time is that?
9 a.m. Mountain Time.
Yeah, 9 a.m. Mountain Time. And then...
So, and yes, we thank you to Ta. We still are booking private readings as well.
Yeah. Yep. So we do private as well, but that's another way to catch us. So, Jima, I just really see her just like she's starting to pop her head out. You know, she's finally really just kind of looking at things. She too is having to be forced to deal with it. And
yes. I've seen regrets.
Yes.
She's feeling some regrets, actually.
She
wasn't before when we checked in with her before. She didn't. She's like still like in this angry. But I am seeing her like like regret. Like, why was I so stupid? You know, like there's some regrets there. That's what I'm seeing. I did not see that the last time.
Yeah,
and I didn't even see that coming.
No,
I would have never seen that coming. But I am seeing regrets.
Yeah, and here's the thing: something has happened in her own personal life where it was her doing, she didn't mean to do something, but now she's having to pay that price, which is making her look like, oh shit, look at what I've done to other people. And she's facing it.
Yep. Yeah, something happened. Something happened. And it kind of did a switch in her. It's like it's opened her up here. She's coming into some understanding, and because she has something beautiful to offer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she has something to offer, like, you know. Before, when we checked, Jima, when we checked into her energy,
she was hard-headed.
Yeah, and I couldn't even get into like, you know, sometimes you can kind of see like their soul, like not their calling, but you know what I mean, like something that, some kind of, but we couldn't get past where she was in that moment. But I'm seeing that she's like this, beautiful woman that has very empowered and possibly even like some healing or some kind of something very. I'm trying to tap into it. I'm trying to capture it.
Hold on a second.
Go ahead.
Lucy, and we're not stopping right now. I just wanted to tell, like, I saw somebody come in asking for a question. It was like, we're not going to be able to get that far down. So we can do a couple more, I think, right?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So,
but anyways, Jima, so that's kind of what I'm seeing. Like she had
to face it. She's literally saying me to her, she has to make her own bed right now. And she's not liking this. And because she's having to make her own bed, she's having to look at other people. And it's like, oh shit, it's that kind of thing. So,
so she's coming back around. Your baby's coming back around. I really see that. I am so excited. I got the chills even.
Yeah. I'm glad for you.
Chills are easy. And I did on this one.
So keep doing the light. Keep sending her the light, no matter what. Just keep sending.
Continue that, yes, because it's like, okay. So I just saw that Bible story. Where they come back, the son what's that called, you guys? The Bible story where the son goes off and then he squanders everything and then he comes back and the dad throws him a big party.
I don't.
Karen's like, I don't know that one. The prodigal son. Yes, thank you. The prodigal son. Here she comes, Mama. And I am I feel like crying. Oh my gosh, like I'm excited for you. This is going to be good. I don't have timing on this. It doesn't mean like the next time you see her, she's going to be all like, I'm just saying it is going to happen. Yeah, prodigal son. Takes me a minute. I bet you didn't know that I had a degree in Bible, did y'all?
Yep.
You think I know the prodigal son.
That's why I was like, don't look at me. I ain't the one with the degree. Okay. Ding-a-ding-a-ding. We're excited for you, G-Ma.
Yeah, this is good news.
Woot, woot.
Yes, the granddaughters, yes.
Business analysis job.
Yeah, the transition's not going to, I don't think the transition's going to be all pretty because she's going to have some guilty things, but it's going to happen. I see it. Okay, Lori, message from my guide. I'm considering a business analyst job. Should I? Should you? I actually see kind of it's a good fit, but yeah.
Yeah. That's a yes. Yes.
That is a yes. Yep. I see it as a good fit. They're showing me that it's a good fit.
Yeah, it'll be good.
It's right up your alley. You have all the skills and it's almost like you enjoy that. You enjoy that kind of thing. So I'm going to throw some cards on it anyway.
So Lori, what I'm hearing is just manifest it. Put a paper on the wall, and then keep going. Okay, I want a wonderful environment. I want something that will work with my schedule. I want, just something like that. I want put what you want on there so that every day you can look at it and say, man, when I get this job that has a really great work environment, great with my schedule, pays really good, it's going to be so awesome. It's going to be so wonderful. And then just do it like that. So.
Yeah. I feel like, you're kind of transitioning out of some hard things, hard possibly hard times. But don't carry that along with you, because that's not,
No.
Manifest good, manifest beautiful things. Don't carry forward any past issues with work and job and feeling that, you put your whole self in, is what I'm hearing. You put your whole self in, and then you were just kind of almost let go without even being warned. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
I know that I feel like that possibly could have happened, but don't carry that forth when you don't, like, leery about it when you move into this next position, that I'm going to give all my heart and soul to this, and then they're just going to let me go like the last time. No, I don't see that.
Yeah. And I love the way you said that, Debbie, because while I was picking, it's like, let go of those things. Let go is that fear, that fear that you have surrounding that.
Mm-hmm.
And now is not the time to kick back and be lazy. You're not done. Don't just, you still got a lot of work to do. And it's saying to master you. I mean, this is one of the best, this is the highest card in this deck. And it's about mastering you, master your heart, master everything about yourself.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you do. And don't take on other people's rocks. I mean, literally, they show me you piling these big boulders right here on your shoulders. And you just need to go, screw this. I'm tired of carrying this. Pop those bad boys out of there, because you don't need that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because you're beautiful and strong. You have, here's you, the combination of the Queen of Pentacles and the High Priestess. What a beautiful combination. Because you're intuitive, you're sensitive, you're knowing, but you also have a very practical side to you. You dot your I's, you cross your T's.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody would want you as an analyst.
Yeah.
Anybody. So know that. This is in you.
Bye, Debsy. Good night.
Bye, Debsy. Love and hugs to you. So yeah, the answer is yes. And the message from your guide is, you got this.
Okay. So, Lori, I don't know if you've ever been with us when we pulled the card, but since I hadn't pulled the card in a while, I've decided you were the one.
Oh, okay. Wait. Explain the card better so she understands what you're doing to her right now.
This is going to be perfect. I can't believe how good this card is.
Okay.
So it's called the Rebel Deck Oracle with an Attitude. Okay. It says 0 filter, 0 fucks equals all fun. But here's what I picked for you. What the hell are you waiting for?
Get that shit
done. And it says, if you're waiting for a sign, well, here it fucking is. I love it.
The cards, Lori. Yep.
Cards.
Yep, Gma.
Yay.
Well, blessings to you, Lori.
Yay, Lori.
Good luck. You don't need it, but good luck. It's a thing to say,
Oh, is it Kim? Boop.
Kim J. Okay, we talked about my car calamity during, this week, but it's come down to the wire. Do I get a new transmission or buy a new car? Yeah, it does mean a car payment.
Oh, why am I still shuffling these ones?
I just shuffle while I tap in,
Yeah. I need my Petersite. Isn't this just a gorgeous, I'm a hot mess too, Kim. Isn't that a gorgeous piece of Petersite?
That is beautiful. Yeah, this is a tough one. It's up to you, Kim. You can do, you're going to do your own free will and make that decision on your own. But I do see us. I still am seeing someone handing you keys to a new car.
And you know what? And here's the deal. This is what I did. So I put the old car here and I put the new car here, and it literally went like this. Oh, wait, you guys have it backwards. So basically.
What car was that one? We don't.
A new car.
Okay.
So I always forget that you guys are backwards. So I see it, the new car, and then I went to the old car and I started looking at the old car. And so we go and fix the transmission, and then shit, something else happens.
Yeah. So it's going to be more. It's not going to be just the transmission.
It's not going to be just the transmission.
We're going to continue to find things.
And it's just, damn, I did not expect that. And now I'm irritated because I didn't plan for that one. And that one's $600 more. And this one is. And so, I look at both cars again, and the new car is gold and shiny. And that's you gotta, it's up forward close to me, and it's gold and shiny. So ultimately you'll do what you need to do, but understand it's not going to be just the transmission.
No, it is not.
It's going to be
absolutely not.
Yeah, it's going to be something else that attaches to the transmission, and something else is going to go out. And I hate to say this, but I'm seeing 3. And so like 3 more things might happen with this that's attached to the transmission. So, they would have forgot that, so they changed this, but it ends up being something else.
Randy says, congrats on your new car, Kim. I love that. Thank you, Randy, for that. But I do see the finances coming in. I mean, you got the Ace of Pentacles here. And so that's finances coming in for you to make, it's going to be okay. And yes, the new car.
Yeah. Hey, can someone check and see how many? I just am curious how many subscribers I have. I didn't have a goal. Now I have a goal.
I know.
I have to get to 1,000. Whoop, whoop. That's my goal.
Yeah, I want to get to 2,000 now. So, yay, I can't wait to get a picture of your new car.
Yeah, send us a picture. I have my beautiful new
car. Kim, I'm so sorry. It is kind of a bummer.
Yeah, I mean, I'm serious. 464. I think I'm stuck at that number. 460s.
All right, let's get her out of the 60s at least. Come on.
Yeah. Yay.
Yay.
Debbie. Well, Debbie has a different channel, G63.
Yeah, she knows.
Oh, okay.
She was on there. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for subscribing.
Oh, you'll hear about it.
We have a great community, as you can see.
Yes.
So welcome.
Thank you, JJ, for checking on that. Okay. Who was the Ms. Lady? Who's next? Victoria.
Victoria, are you still here with us? She might have
are you still awake? You're awful quiet.
I know, she might have fallen asleep on us. Victoria. Oh,
No, I was just going to say maybe Ian fell asleep, but then he just commented.
Your turn. Where are you?
Okay, Kathleen, can you post your question, and then if Victoria comes back, we can catch her.
Gigi, she's like, I've fallen asleep on some other chats. I would imagine, I mean, this, it kind of it can lull you. It's a good napping time, actually. Karen, Ian says, I'm listening, Karen. Oops. Hi, chat. Okay. Okay, Kathleen, I'm sorry. I had a PET scan and the blood work showing possible cancer. Positive. You have a message from my mother. Okay. I do have someone coming in here. And let me know, Kathleen, if this resonates as your mother. She's like a no nonsense type of gal, no nonsense. And she just went at life as it came to her, you know. She wasn't typically a complainer, and she just went at life. But she's also showing me a smile, so that means that she was also, you know, she could laugh and do all that and have joy as well. She was joyful, but also she had that no nonsense. So if something hardship came at her, she would just go at it. Does this ring? Yes. Okay. So let's see. So this is her. We know this is her coming in. So she's showing me kind of like, and this could be a metaphor, but she's showing me like pulling you up and, you know, doing your hair. And while she's combing and doing your hair, she's like, okay, now this is, you know, it's going to be okay. And, you know, she's doing your hair and giving you like that little pep talk. And I'm here with you and everything is going to be just fine. That's kind of what she's bringing in with that message of just pulling you up and giving you that mother's love. We all want our moms during this time. Doesn't matter how old we are or how it doesn't matter how old we are. We still want our moms in this time. And she is right there and she's giving you that mom's love. And she's like, it's going to be all right, dear. We got this. So, what do you got, Karen?
So I knew you were going to go for mom. So I just went to the medical. And the minute I actually started going into your body, it was very odd because usually they can take my eyes to where it is. And so what I heard my guide say is, you can fight this. Okay. You cannot allow, you've got to talk to your body. And I know this sounds silly and I know that it sounds strange, but you've got to tell your cells, just like the foot, they're telling me, not your foot, but whoever's foot we were talking about before, you are healthy. You are okay. My cells are healthy. My cells are okay. And we are happy. And we are, you know, it literally is telling your body that it's healing itself and it's okay. You know, first of all, I didn't get my sign, which is a highlighter coming out of your body. When it's a highlighted yellow coming out like this, that's a bad thing. I didn't get that. Okay. I don't see any yellow. You know, there's little tiny spots, but nothing to be that, you know, worried about. But the problem is that we don't want your mind to get so caught up in I am sick and this is, we don't want it to even go down that route. We need to come back over here. We need to regather ourselves. Literally, this is what they're saying. We need to regather ourselves and say, okay, guys, we're healthy. We're happy. We are healed. And we're not going down that way. Okay. We're just not even going to look that way. But then another thing hit me was I would really, if it's possible, if you could get, if something were to happen, I would love for you to get a second opinion. Okay. Don't just stick by that first one. If it's possible to get a second opinion, I would say, please go do that. Okay. Also, health wise, I don't know if your state has THC, if your belief system is, but THT, cannabinoids, CBD, I mean, they're showing me all of this. There's a lot of medical,
like naturopathy.
natural ways to do this, but your mind is the number one, because you don't want to go down that route of, oh shit, something's wrong, because then, oh shit, something's going to be wrong. Okay, does that make sense? Yeah.
And yeah, and I, you know, in the message from her mom as well, it's kind of like, no matter what you face, because that was her, also part of her message of who she is, the strength that she had. She says, draw on the knowledge of her, who she was, and how she faced things in life. That when you face this path, no matter how rough or hard it may get, just continue to see the glass half full. Go at it in that strength and that light. And that's exactly what Karen was also bringing through.
Yeah.
And she has MS on top of everything else. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Kathleen,
yeah, a lot.
Don't let the I mean, I know that you have these issues, but don't let them define you. Okay. Anybody that really knows me, I have a lot of allergies. I really try hard not to go down that road. You know, and that's what they keep showing me is, don't go down that road. Don't let that consume you. Don't let it be your story. You know?
Yeah.
That's so huge.
You write your story.
Yeah.
We are going to be praying for you and sending you healing light and energy.
Lori,
Kathleen.
Lori, are you okay with the fires in California? Or is it close to you? You're doing awesome, Kathleen. Just keep up the good work. And there's a lot of people that are writing some stuff here.
Yeah, look at the chat for you. They're writing some stuff for you.
We have the worst, we also have the worst fire in Colorado. The second worst fire in Colorado's history right now. So, aw.
Yeah, we're all burning down.
Hey, but you got to burn down to rebuild. Okay.
Sure. My cousin had to evacuate their home. They're near, they're in the Santa Cruz Mountains.
Okay, Jazzy.
Well, good thing we all have masks that we have to wear now.
Oh yeah,
right.
I showed Debbie what I have to wear at work.
You want me to show everybody the picture?
Oh God, I was making a really crappy face, but go ahead.
Okay. I
was being sarcastic, making a sarcastic face. I wasn't trying to look all hot and, you know, bam. It's horrid.
She still looks hot. Don't worry.
Mm-hmm. Not when you got so much plastic on your face.
This is what she has to wear at work. No wonder the kids are afraid. That should be emoji.
Yes, it should be. I was like, that's what I have to wear at work. It's funny to me. Okay. Jazzy and Miss Lady. Jazzy. She scared people so much with that picture.
Keep us, keep us
posted. Keep us posted. And you know what? There is on my site, we do on Tuesdays, we do a lot of healing meditations. I don't know if you've been a part of that, but oh
yeah, Kathleen, I think she has been there actually, but make sure to be with us on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
There's some deep stuff going on. Wow. Oh yeah, JJ, Mammoth must be awful. And the fires are all the way on the other side.
Yeah, when I left work today, I hear you. I could barely breathe. My allergies were kicking. Okay.
Oh, that's beautiful, Kathleen. Thank you for sharing that memory with your mom. That's so
Aw.
Beautiful.
Awesome. Okay, Jazzy. What is your husband's name?
My husband spoke to my mom earlier in this chat,
Our
in
kids
this live chat
Yeah,
here.
apparently, yes.
Our kids and I want to know if he has a message for us. Oh, okay. So Jazzy's mom was here in the chat and got a message from her. Oh,
This is the.
this is the one that died young?
You
No.
don't have to give us some more information.
Yeah, we need a little more information.
The way that we work is once we're done, Spirit takes us, for the most of it, they take it away. We don't really remember unless they give it back.
Yeah.
So, hey, JJ, I don't know if you want to, but if you want to run the thing on Tuesday again, we got a lot of reviews.
A lot of beautiful comments and a lot of movement spiritually happened for people. Yeah, beautiful.
Jeremy.
Was he the 20-year-old?
22, I thought he was. There was somebody that was 22. How old was he?
Sorry, Jasmine. It really is a thing where.
Oh, it's G63's daughter. So it was G63. That was so long ago, though.
G63's daughter. I am so sorry, guys. Yes, 20. Okay. At 20. Okay, so it was the young one coming in with the son.
Yeah, he was going to be there for the son.
Now, okay, so my husband spoke to my mom earlier, and this is so the 20-year-old was Jasmine's husband?
Yes.
Okay.
We have an 11-year-old grandson.
Yes. Okay. And so Jasmine now has 11-year-old son. Okay. Sorry, Jasmine. Seriously, it's like, yeah, he was.
Oh, while Debbie's connecting, and she was 7 months pregnant with her son, or with their son.
Okay.
Keep in mind, guys, and I know some of you have heard this before, but we are getting that list together, and we're going to do, this takes a lot out, like to connect with spirits, the people that have passed. I mean, it really does take a lot out of you. But we are going to do something specifically, and it's not going to be anything outrageous, but I will put Debbie's email, and then we're going to, I can't even find my words for it, but we're going to send out an email and for a donation, and we haven't decided, it'll be something small. You'll be invited to a Zoom, and then we will guarantee that you'll be connected with someone. And so, yeah, so we're going to be doing that. So I'm going to put my email and her email, if I get it right. Pass this on.
Oh, one daughter's passed. Wow, Jasmine. So the first thing he did when he was coming in was he was bringing this bouquet of flowers. He is just he's just that love for you, and his pride over what you have done and what you have gone through. And he's showing me again that he's been there every step of the way, the best he can on, from there. But hopefully that you have found, that you have felt him around. And again, he's showing me this big bouquet of flowers for you. So I'm hearing the word baseball. He's showing me some something about baseball and a glove. And I'm also seeing roller skates and some kind of stick, like a hockey stick. I'm getting bits and pieces. So as far as, I don't know if he's just trying to show me some different times that he's seen. And so you know that he's there with you. So, I don't know if these are roller skates or rollerblade, I don't know that, but something on rollies, something rolling.
And Jasmine, feel free to comment because we work better when we hear yes or,
Well, she said, I just looked over, and the second I looked over, I see what kind of flowers. And I just see lilies, like these big, there's several different kinds, but the ones that I'm being drawn into are these big lilies, like the color pink, I think they're lilies. I don't know the names of flowers, but they look like a lily. So back to the kids. He's really just saying that he's showing me these different times that he wants you to know he's present with these things. He doesn't miss a birthday. He doesn't miss when you fall down and scrape your knee. He's right there. He doesn't miss a thing. He wants you to know he is always with you in those times when you're at night and you feel alone and you wake and I see someone looking out the window and even crying. He's there. He's there in those moments as well. And he says, please just talk to him. You will feel his presence. He'll make sure that you know he's there. Please just talk to him. He's saying there's moments in all of you where you feel so alone and you're looking for something bigger to help you. And he says, it's there. The universe is all there. The help is there. You have angels and everything wrapping around all of you. And he says the help is there for you. And in those times, please just talk to him as well, because he will let you know he's there. He says it seems to be a lot. There's been you've gone through a lot of sadness, but he says there's joy coming. And to always look for the little things of joy. He says he drops things, like he puts things around trying to bring some light in, something light or something joyful that you can think of, something, maybe to make you laugh. I don't know, something. He's trying to ignite some good emotions, because there's been a lot of bad. He's trying to bring in something. He wants you to be joyful. He wants you all to find joy, things that make you happy. And I think he's bringing me back now to the baseball. I think do something that makes you happy. And he's bringing me to these little sporty things.
She said, I've always avoided talking to him in his new life. And I literally see him going, why? And yeah.
So the little sporty things he's bringing in is mostly about find something to do that brings you joy. Like get outside.
Yeah.
For the kids. He was talking to the kids about that. Getting into something like that they could have fun with. And so it's not just about what he's showing me, like specific, like baseball or anything like that. It's like, do something like that. is all he's saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and I'm literally he's got, I think you said you had another child pass. Is that what I read?
It looked like she had a daughter. She lost a daughter.
Yeah, because they're together. And so it's literally like I have this one. I'm taking care of this one. And ever since I connected to her, I don't know why, but it was very odd because one side of my face and one side of my body I could feel, and the other side I couldn't for a while. So I don't know what that means. I don't know why I felt that. And she doesn't say much because she literally hangs on to dad's leg. You know, she doesn't really want to, that's her daddy. That's daddy's girl. But she is very quiet. She doesn't say anything, but you know, there's definitely, like I said, I don't know how you resonate with that, but there's definitely this whole entire side of my body. And to the point where at one point I had to cover my ear because my ear hurts so bad. So,
and she's also, the little one is showing me a butterfly. So know that when she's around you, you'll see oftentimes you'll see butterflies,
okay.
but in response to her. So
Okay.
Butterflies.
Yeah, that makes sense. But you know, and this is going to sound really weird. So, you know, I never had the words to describe why people have miscarriages before. And so I asked my guides one time, and what I got was that sometimes when we are writing out our life path, when we are writing out our story, when we are writing out what we want to do, and what we want to learn in this lifetime, that sometimes as children, when we start going, we just decide, I wrote this too much, you know. And the way that they've always showed me is, imagine if you took a steak and you bit into this huge steak, you can't chew it. It's just too much. And so that's what they have explained to me. It has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with anything. Even if it was something in your body, it had really nothing to do with you. It's more of, I can't take all of this down. I cannot choke everything that I signed up for. And then I get scared. But this is daddy's girl, and you know, they are together, and he's caring for her. And it's really odd because I'm watching her grow up in front of me. So like, he's got this baby, don't worry about it. I got this one, you got those ones. And to him, you're still a family.
Yeah.
So nothing's changed.
Of course, he wants you to, to live, you're here. So he understands that, but yes.
Yep. So yay. Well, I'm glad.
Jasmine, that's her, the butterfly.
Butterflies.
So blessings to you, Jasmine. We are sending you lots of love and hugs. And so sorry for that significant loss.
Yes. But you got this. You got this. Okay. He'll be with you. Much love, Jasmine. I'm glad we were able to stick it out for you.
Look at my hair. I'm getting a mess. So I feel like this probably will be our last one. Our next one is our last one. Like we have one, like this next one will be, so everybody knows and is prepared. Right? Are you feeling that too?
I am too. I'm starting to get a headache.
Okay. So Ms. Lady is our next and last one. I see a lot of people signing up for the Zoom class.
Very cool.
When I first saw that, I'm like, Zoom class, because it pops up on my screen. I'm like, Zoom class. Yeah. I'm like, oh yeah, the Zoom meeting class thing. Okay.
And, you know, and depending on how many we have, we may even, I mean, we have
two.
We can do two and split it up.
Yeah.
Like, here are your options, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, so next chapter in her life, Miss Lady wants to know about, but I don't see Miss Lady coming on. Is she still with us?
Yeah, she's still with us.
You're welcome, Jasmine.
Now everybody's so quiet in the
I
chat.
think everybody's kind of tired, huh? Everybody's tired. We're all tired. Oops. Oh, I didn't know you could do little stickers.
You do stickers. Where?
I just hit something and all of a sudden these little stickers came up. I'm going to do a sticker. There we go. Boom. Cute. There's Luna. Coming up, a Luna sticker. I don't see Miss Lady here anymore. So who's next? I think Karen posted the emails. If you scroll up on Jasmine, if you scroll up on the
Let me go look.
yes, I don't think she's here. So maybe the next person. No one. All right. Well,
Okay.
we are done. We did it. We got to everybody. Oh, Emma, she's here. I'm here.
Oh man.
Miss Lady. All right. So what's your question? What's your question, Ms. Lady?
District 20 has already had some COVID cases.
Are you seeing that question already?
I did.
Oh, general. She wants a general reading. All right. Do you see it?
Yes, general. But I'm not going to put general up.
Well, it just, I can see the name, and when I get all Sony, I'm like, okay, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Don't forget to go to Debbie's channel and hit the button and subscribe and hit the bell, as well as mine, as well as our sister Goth Angelic. And then you will see us different times a week. And like we said, we're going to try to come on more often. And that way we can help people through this kind of rough patch that is going on right now.
Okay, she put up a real question.
Oh, changed on me. I was just going to say roller coaster, and I saw the word roller coaster.
And you know what I saw was I saw like some kind of almost like a board, like what you put help me out with this word, but you have a board and you put stuff on it and you're manifesting. What is that?
Vision
board? I saw her working on a vision board.
Yes, vision board.
Yes, she does, Ian. Beautiful smile.
So
I see this vision board and you're pretty pleased. So I feel like some things are starting to manifest and come through for you. Did you freeze, Karen? Oh no.
No. So I'll tell you what's going on over here in my world. Okay, well, first of all, I'm over here.
Hilarious.
So you know what's happening here. Okay, so if you didn't know, when Debbie and I look this way, we're connecting to spirits. When we're looking this way, then we're doing
psychic stuff.
So, Miss Lady, how long ago did he pass? And do you want to hear from him? Sometimes people don't want to hear from him or them.
$15 years.
I literally, what was going on here while I was so still was I watched this man get on his, like, literally propose. Like, not to me. I mean, he's just showing that to me, that means the love. And he literally got down on his knee and was like, there's so much love. And then I was trying to figure out signs, because this is going to take me a little bit, because he's got much different signs. You know, but then he shows me, instead of going to him, and the reason why I asked you like how long ago was because he was showing me, of course, when you lose your spouse, you know, of course that would hurt you. Of course that would, you know, but he shows me that this is not, you're absolutely right. This has not been easy for you. And so he talks very differently. So this is very hard for me. So he's like, you know, he kind of brushes off a tear, and then, you know, he's watching you do this number where you just kind of push it off and you put your head up, and, you know, it's like you like you're adjusting yourself in all different ways just so that you can fake it till you make it for a while. Does this sound familiar? But he like, he keeps showing me the love that he has for you. And, you know, that
He was animated, wasn't he?
yes, he's very
Very
animated.
animated. And yeah.
Like, usually I connect through the heart and the only emotion. So that's how I go in, is the emotion first. So that's not where he wants to go to. He just wants to like play charades here. So this might, yeah, this might be a little bit, unless you got some more over there.
Well, I mean, he's very animated. I see him pacing back and forth, and he's using his hands, and he's really active. But I have a sense his message, he wants to bring in the message. Yes. You know, he loved you, but yes. He says, I want you to move on.
Yes.
You need to live your life. He's going like this. He's like, come on, you've got to stop this and live your life.
He was the canine officer, but he was a full. Yeah, he's just
but yeah, so he just very expressive about wanting you to do your life. And
do you compare him to other people? I mean, because he's showing me a bar graph, whatever that is, literally like a bar graph, like, you know, stop, you got to.
He's very expressive, isn't he?
He's like, stop. You know, and you got to move on. You know, you got to go.
He's like, I know I was all that, but you've got to move on.
Mm-hmm. He's funny. He's a hoot.
It's like you have his blessing. If you've been pausing because of him, you have his blessing. And it's she says, boy, bye. I'm not sure what that means, but you know, I'm seeing it's time to love again, and that there's someone coming in. If they're not already there, there's someone coming in. Or if you are in a relationship, there's blessing in that.
Mm-hmm.
So and these cards came out for you, and that's the Lovers and the Wheel of Fortune.
This one. I want to do this deck.
And she's asking, what about things around me and going forward with MS? Yep. Making the decision to live and love. And what do you see? How do you see your life with MS? Does it, you know, let me see if he has something to say.
While you're doing that, I want to
Go ahead.
So one of the decks that I have is specifically about relationships. You know, right here, we're talking about the relationship that he has with you. And we're also talking about the relationship of these people. I say these people because it's your choice whether you want them or not coming in. There is going to be some really great relationships coming in. But one of the very first things was, what's your darkest fears? I mean, you're the one that's got to face that. What are your darkest fears? Because part of the thing when you start looking at this, if you think about your darkest fears and you're like, well, I don't want to love somebody like that again because I don't want to get hurt, then you're manifesting that someone's going to come into your life and they're going to hurt you. They're saying that you're the one that's got to take the lead in all of it, even in the MS. You know, I like what Debbie said. What do you want your life to look like with MS? Because I know people that are they're showing me one guy that I know that takes shots and does things like that. And he lives a very decent life. So once, like we said before, don't let something like this define the woman that you are today. And this is all open up spiritually open up, because things are happening with you. You're changing. And then right here, this is the root chakra. The crown chakra and the sacral chakra. The crown chakra, backward.
There you
The
go.
crown chakra is all about opening up spiritually, which was just what that last card said. The sacral chakra is about looking at your stuff that you hold on to. When I see those two stomach chakras, I always think, I'm hurt, so I'm going to stuff that right here. I'm going to hold this right here. It's going to be my own private pain that nobody knows about. And I'm just going to hold it here. And before you know it, that pain becomes a part of you. And you don't even realize that you're hanging on to this anymore. So it's like, you got to get it out. You got to let go of all that stuff. But there are plenty of things. Do not let this take you down. He literally is saying, do not, and he grabs you by the back of the shirt, yanks you down and says, do not let this drag you down. And he literally drags you across the room. You are stronger than this.
And another thing he's showing me here as well, he's leaning down and whispering you into your ear. He's saying, please live. And he keeps going back to love. And it doesn't mean love another person, but love again. Does that make sense to you? It's not just about loving someone in or or love again, like truly open your heart and love and live. You are here. You're here. Love and live and love again is his message for you. As he's leaning down and whispering, as you're like, what do I do now with this, Emma? You know what I mean? Like that. He's like, live and love. Yep. Live to your fullest, love to your fullest. This is why you are here. So do that for me, he says. He says, do that for me.
You got this.
If at first you can't do it for yourself, do it for me, because I am not here. He's very expressive. So, and so that is the message coming in for you for that. Well, it's important to put yourself first too.
Yeah.
So it's a pleasure to meet him and what a beautiful human being he is.
Mm-hmm.
So blessings to you, Ms. Lady. And this is a beautiful community for you. I can see a lot of love going out to you in this chat. And Karen has some more cards for you.
So I wanted to just pull like one card for you to focus on, like what's your next step? And what I got was you need to set your intention out there, because you're going to have someone come in that is going to, you know, I don't believe that people have one twin flame. I believe that it depends on how many times you split yourself. But same kind of concept with soulmates. There's someone coming into your life if you will open your eyes. And literally, he literally goes up to you and pulls your eyeball open like that. He's like, open your eyes. It's there. It's something that is so wonderful and so good for you. But you have to manifest it. You have to be the one that calls it to you. Okay? So, yay. Yay, yay, yay.
Good night, JJ.
Good night, JJ. Love you.
Thanks for hanging out with us. That was fun.
Can you get back to me about Tuesday if you want to run that one again? Okay. So, yay. Well, much love to everybody. I hope that helped everybody. I'm telling you, he just literally walked up to you and just went, open your eyes. You know? So we love you guys. Thank you so much for being here today.
Yeah, it was fun to hang out with you all tonight. And I guess we will see you all on Sunday at 11:11 Mountain Time on my channel.
Woot, woot. Okay, cool, JJ. So JJ is going to run on the meditation on Tuesday night at 5:30 Mountain Standard Time.
Awesome.
So thank you, Lucienne, for being our moderator tonight. Thank you, Ian, for being
our
chat moderator.
And Ian, hugging you both.
All right. Bye, guys. We will talk to you later.